Oh, what's the word with y'all niggas, man? It's motherfucking Nerd Rap podcast and shit, man. Oh, man, I got great news. Nigga finally gonna be moving and shit back home. You know what I mean? So nigga gonna be back around the people and shit, so I'm excited. What's the word? What's the word? Fuck y'all niggas talk about in the morning, man. Check out going on. Ivan London, salute, salute, salute. Yeah, we talk nerd shit, politics, and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I usually let the comments kind of decide what I really go on a tangent about. Yeah, what's the word? What's the word? TikTok. What's the word? What's the word? Shit. I don't know. If usually have some people come on here and start talking about comic books. So, Hunter, Tribe, what's the word? Yeah. Shit, man. I'm just chilling, dog. I'm fucking chilling, man. Keeping up with politics, keeping up with, you know, these dickheads in our government, fucking everybody's life up. Same shit. Yeah. You know, the sad part is about even when the Amanda Seals and the Cheyenne Bryant and the Rashard Ritchies, the Umar Johnsons, anybody, you catch any of these motherfucking celebrities and shit, man, or these influencers, all these niggas in some way, shape, or another take advantage of the fact that people don't know as much. I think Abrahamic faith and organized religion in general have always been like some of the greatest banes of my existence. So I always see how people act when it comes to like Abrahamic faith, and it's kind of disturbing. You know what I mean? People's logic goes out the window. What's the salute? What's the word? What's the word? Yeah, I've been seeing the push for how things is going, and motherfuckers are moving legitimately like this is a theocracy. Like, you know, don't give a fuck about no separation of church and state. Nothing. We are just heading into times when motherfuckers will use First Corinthians to delegate legislation, and that's dangerous as fuck. It's dangerous because it's not based on like actual laws that people agree on. It's based on an interpretation of religious text. What if I don't interpret it the same way as you? You know what I'm saying? Now niggas going to jail because I don't interpret your faith the same way that you do, in a way that you should. So like, religion should not be involved in politics at all. I stand on that. Not at all. Church and state is separate for a reason, because a religious understanding of something is not necessarily a scientific one, and we have to stop conflating the two, because you motherfuckers ain't scientists. So y'all try to use your the faith and your religion as like a space to fill in where science can explain. That's not the way that works. You know what I mean? You can still believe in your most high God of any kind and still have a general understanding of science and how that should be like intermixed. Oh, Jose. Oh shit. What's the word?
Morning, man.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. Just got a few hours before I go to work, so I'm chilling.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. So you're working on your book?
Yeah, I'm chilling today, but yeah, I'm working on a comic book and shit. I'm on page 17 of mine, so I'm just inking that shit
I
still.
know, man. I always tried, but it's just more difficult for me to come up with the images and everything. Like having to go and put everything together and then have it a certain way that you want it, and or at the same time I have some issues with writing the book so I I considered it, but it seems to me that I'm a lot better at the drawing aspect of it, but not the everything else.
Oh shit! If you could draw a story and just storyboard something, I mean, I don't really necessarily write scripts per se. I have a story idea and I storyboard it, and then I usually write notes of the dialogue that I put in certain places. So, I mean, if you have a strong idea of what you want your story to want, then even if you may not be able to like write out something good, storyboard it. Come up with storyboards and put those together. That's how I started before I started coming up with like legit stories. It's all old storyboarding shit. Like fight scenes and little just random things like that I felt like drawing in sequence.
Yeah,
Just to get the hang of it. Oh. I mean
yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I've always tried, but I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain it, man.
shit, I mean no,
Like I see the ideas that when there's something that's been more established, and I could see myself doing something like that, but something out of scratch, it seems pretty difficult in my brain because there's certain things you're gonna have to stick to, and it's always gonna be the same thing from the point of view that if you're trying to get your point across, you understand?
Oh no, I feel that. I do feel like it may be a little harder if you ain't eat someone else's character is a little easier. What's up, Voltage? It's a little easier with someone else's character because like you kind of have a baseline to like go back to for how they should look and stuff. When it's your own, you are your baseline.
Yeah,
It's a little different where you got to keep yourself consistent with something you came up with. Um, now I get that. I mean, a lot of that shit just takes time. Like, you're never going to be initially good at it at first because you never did it. You know, um, you just got to go through that awkward time where things look a little janky, things look a little weird. Like we all got to go through it. And I get it. Not everybody, drawing other people's shit and stuff is a talent. At the same time, keep it on my model. So it's wherever you want to go with it to draw for other people or do it yourself. Either or, it's still viable. You know what I mean? It's like, hey brother, are you down to collab? Help each other out, make anime art. Yeah, inbox me.
and like right now, what I'm doing is I'm working on. I've been working on line work because I'm also learning to be a tattoo artist,
Oh yeah, that's
and
good shit. That's good shit
trying
though.
to get that whole thing. Trying to get getting used to the machine and doing that too. So um, I, it just gets to the point where if you're able to, I feel like if you're able to come up with the person's idea, but the thing that gets me is people are so I don't understand. I don't get how people could come up with something when they see another person's picture, and I want that on my body for the rest of my life. At least be more unique about it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's a tattoo, whatever's significant to them, man. I don't judge, man. What somebody grew up playing Legend of Zelda their whole life and they want to get the Triforce, then by all means, right? You know, shit, and
Yeah,
in my
but
body.
but you understand what I mean? It's like, why would you want a picture of something you already seen? It, and there's so much of that. It's like the from the point of view that, oh, I think this is original, but I seen six people wear the same thing.
I mean, are you talking
It's like
about like using the same character or like the exact same drawing for tech? I mean,
uh,
if
like the same pair of hands that are basically praying or something like that, or that same picture of Jesus Christ on the side of their arm because they seen somebody else with it. it's just, you
It's one,
know,
it's one of those things. Like I ain't never really felt the way about stuff like that. Because I mean, if that picture or that image resonates with you, just do. You know what I mean? Regardless if it's something someone else has. I mean, I wanted the Batman logo on me at a point because I really like Batman, but I don't think that I have to make my Batman logo you know
but
the
but
most.
the thing is, you're gonna come up with a different way of putting it on your body if you think, you think it's cool. But the thing that gets me is there's these people that come in and they're like really cookie cutter. Oh, I got this image, and I don't know. To me, it's like I don't want to do the same drawing every freaking time. Like, I understand I'm getting paid money, but it's like, come on, at least, kind of switch it up a little bit.
I don't know. Maybe with me when I was doing commissions, I wish people did like the same type of drawing. That made it easy for me. You know what I mean? Shit. Come if 50 of y'all come in with the same Batman drawing, that's fine with me. That's the same money every time.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. To me, it's just one of those things where
Can't you refuse a client?
there's some aspects that I enjoy of the whole thing, and then at the same time, there's stuff that I just can't stand. Like, the thing that gets me is when I'm at the shop and I see tattoo artists basically drinking the whole time.
Yeah, that's outrageous. That's outrageous, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
And the thing that
Dangerous.
goes through my freaking head is, how is somebody supposed to take you professional
Oh damn,
if you're?
professional. That ain't safe. Like
Oh, I'm
you
telling
playing with
you,
needles. You playing with needles
and
and
I
you
was,
drunk. Hell no, that ain't safe at all. No, shit like that's a safety hazard. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hate someone's tattoo idea, refuse a client. I've refused a few things in the years I was commissioning. I was somebody like I don't really give a fuck if it's like in the realm of fantasy. So like I'll draw furries, all type of shit. Only thing I do is I explicitly don't do sexual drawings. I've made that a point to anybody that comes my way. I don't do any type of sexual drawings. So don't come to me with asking to draw like those like a quarter naked ass women. I don't draw that shit. Straight up. Um, it don't matter if it's gay, straight, whatever. I don't draw sex at all. I believe that's in poor taste, right? Unless you're specifically doing something like for erotica. I don't draw erotic material. So I did turn down one story I had. So I remember my first like my first commission I did was it was this guy. I think he told me he was gay, or like he made it a point to say he was gay at some point, and I'm only saying that because that's relevant to what he asked me to draw. And he asked me to draw like like the Twilight thing with angels and demons, and like the characters were gay, and I'm like I don't give a fuck if they're gay, bro. Like if the story cool, then I'm I don't care. And I think what he said was there's gonna be like sex scenes in it, and I don't draw sex scenes with anybody, gay, straight. So I was just like, nah, I ain't doing that. And I didn't want that to be my first book to be like a homoerotic. And again, nothing against people being, homosexual. I just didn't want my first book to be like porn, So I was like, nah. If like there was no sex in this shit, I'd have been cool with that because I don't draw sex in anyone. But I couldn't do it with that. Oh yeah, I wonder where you went, Jose. But I don't know. I wonder where dog went. But I think I only refused that, and I think who else? It was another guy who asked me. It was this white guy who jumped on and was asking me to draw like a comic book, and let's see that. Yeah, like if it was just a regular like comic book idea, like just a regular story, I wouldn't mind at all. I just explicitly don't draw sex, and so like if the story didn't have sex, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I drew it, and worst part, the nigga was offering to pay money too. I'll never forget that. He was offering to pay like about $1.50. $200 like per every like 15 pages, and he wanted like 10 issues. And I had a deal like that before, but like, if you could turn the pages out fast, that's money. Well, mad as hell. Oh, mad as hell, man. I'm like, damn, I can't do it. You know what I mean? But then, this other dude, man, he had hit me to do something called like Cath at Midnight, and he wanted like a black superhero, but like the ideas he was coming with were just insane. So he came, I gotta fuck. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get my. Forgive me. I'm just waking up, y'all. Forgive me. So there we go. So I think I remember I was hit up about doing something like Captain Midnight, and he wanted like a black superhero, the white guy, and I was like, all right, bro. I mean, I don't. This is the kind of weird space we was in. Like after Obama got elected, it felt like you had a lot of non-black people wanting to tell like black stories. I guess it was like the it thing. So like this guy came on inbox like, yo, I got this story. I had a few of those that was so like cringe. This one black dude hit me up and was like, yo, I'm putting together an all black team and we're gonna make a black comic and I love your illustrations, blah blah. So I'm like, all right, cool, blah blah blah. Me back then, I'm about the money. I ain't gonna fuck with none of that, none of those compliments and oh man, you're so awesome. I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. I wanted the money. So like, when you gonna pay me, nigga? So you tell me about the book you're gonna put together. That's one guy, but this guy with Captain Midnight, everything he wanted to do was like a pastiche of like a black stereotype. So he wanted. Do you make book covers? Yeah, I do book covers. Logos, character designs. I do the whole bunch. Well, I've done a whole bunch, so I will say I'm not like a esteemed book cover artist or something. You know what I mean? But like, nigga did a few covers for some books before, so I've been doing my own shit lately. But like, I spent 10 years like doing like commission stuff, so that's the stuff I was doing. It's gotta be hard to come up with a comic. I mean, I appreciate it, man. Do I get to keep my logo after you make it and I pay you? Yeah, it's yours, nigga. Fuck. You're just asking me to make it. I don't want that shit. Yeah, I don't want that shit. That's yours, man. Yeah, that's not how commissions work. Like, if you come to me and say, yo, I want you to design something for me, it's your design. I'm just drawing it. Like, when I used to do books for people, that was my major thing, too. Like, hey, when I'm drawing your book, bro, like, anything that I add as a flourish is something that I'm making sure still translates your story. Like this is your story. I'm not the author. I'm drawing what you want me to do. I know how to do graffiti style letters like bubble. If I got a reference to the style, I can make it shake. I'm still getting used to doing like my own like stylized lettering. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a calligrapher or like a graffiti artist, but like I do like graffiti art, so if I have a reference to a specific style of graffiti, I can make the letters. You know what I mean? I can make it shake from there. It's just because graffiti lettering it gotta be janky, but like in a stylized way. You know what I mean? So like if I got a reference to the style of graffiti lettering you want, then I can fuck with you. I can't just freestyle graffiti though. I can't just freestyle that shit though. No, not off the head, but if I got a reference to the particular style, I could. I think I'm just getting comfortable with doing stuff like letters and stuff like that. Yeah, so. But yeah, man, I've been, this is a page from my comic book, Blood Vader. I'm doing the artwork to that now. That shit gonna be like 28 pages. If y'all want to see something I have out already, y'all can go to Global Comics and check out Grimbone. Issues 1 through 5. They're available for you guys, and I got physicals. So y'all into comic books for kids, y'all definitely enjoy that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, let's connect. Yeah. Jasper, just inbox me. You know what I mean? I try to be pretty. I try to be pretty. I try to work with like indie artists a lot, indie authors and stuff like that a lot. You know what I mean? So, random guy. What's the word? What's the word? Just talking comic book shit in the morning with ziggity zagging. Your sayings are these sayings are diabolical. Oh, too lifted for this shit, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think if you're coming into comic books now, blacksmith, what's the word, man? Shit, man, nigga went live. I got about 2 hours before I go to work. Hey man, it's official, bro. We definitely jetting down in next month, big dog. We got the moving date and everything. Yeah, we're gonna have to slide on you, big dog. You about to be in the area, so yeah, that shit official. I'm excited like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What's the word? Smoke 20. What's the word? What's the word? Nah, we just the barbershop. You know what I mean? We just popping shit in here. No rap podcast shit. Yeah, we in that bitch, nigga. What are you talking about? We in that bitch, nigga. Yeah, we in that bitch. Primate shit. Yeah, I'm really chilling for real, man. Yeah, if anybody want to get in that comic book shit, man, it's a good space to be in. I think right now, because we in like kind of like a recession, and that AI shit definitely fuck with a nigga, bro. That AI shit definitely fuck with a nigga, bro. Like I was getting commission money, I was getting money for logos, I was doing character designs. Like it never failed that I knew that if I jumped in one of them groups, it was 30-degree Monday at 27. I'm gonna evaporate. Shh. Yeah, you over there getting hit, boy. Something about to hit our asses too. Believe me, I know in the South, this was already humid as a motherfucker. Yeah, we in that time. I'm about to be hot as a bitch. Hot as a bitch. Shit, man. That's why I'm about to stay my ass in the crib. I'm gonna be drawing this something. The fuck is he talking about? I'm not going through any of these hurdles. Playing with Mother Nature right now. We done did enough damage. Fucking ozone layer as is. You would think people would invest into like an alternative energy source because the one that's not as expensive is killing our ecosystem. But don't ask rich people to give a fuck about everyone else, right? Yeah, gas prices high as shit, man. Listen, bro, gas is insane, bro. Gas is insane right now, dog. I'm talking. You want to take your kid do something for the weekend? That's really a debate of what you got planned for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Cool, man. I appreciate it, man. Yes, wifey carved that shit. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, but I'm so used to trolling, I don't even be giving a fuck. Is that got my driving lesson on the 30th? Soon I'll be complaining about pay. Oh, you gonna be complaining about gas soon? You gonna be complaining about gas soon? Being frustrated with the people supposed to be running your society, always finding a way to cost you money, time, and convenience. It never fails. Never fails. You'll be here soon. Don't worry, young one. You'll be able to complain about capitalism with your whole chest in just a couple more years, I promise. But back to these comic books. Oh, shit, man. The Inktown, Moose, man. There's a bunch of people be joining. I don't be knowing. The motherfucker be joining for like 6 seconds to just dip off. I'll be like, who these niggas? Oh, shit, man. But nah, yeah, if you want, this comic book shit is crazy though. It's like it's an open lane for people to take advantage, but like people be trying to like you come in with that first book and I need this first book to be of top quality, right? And I'm gonna say this right, you definitely want a standard of quality. Good artwork is always gonna help your story catch attention. No lie. What y'all gotta understand is like good artwork is subjective. So you don't need a specific style for your stuff to get traction, people to enjoy it. You just need to have a consistent style and a clean one. So it don't need to be the most detailed. Just I need to see exactly what's going on, and you need to be good enough where you can convey things without your audience being confused. You know what I mean? So environmental story word, that means that your environments clearly look like the environments that you're envisioning in your mind. And until they get to that point, you need to improve. But once you're at a point where you can convey certain things of your story effectively, then you can say you got better. And that's really what matters. Like, you know, with your style is realistic, if your style is cartoony, it needs to be consistent and it needs to be something that I don't have to visually explain. Because if I have to do that as a, if I have to do that and visually explain it, quality over your comic book rather than quantity, make sure it's good. All right, hold on. I'm about to. I see you. I'm trying to approve your comment, bro. Okay. All right. Quality over comic rather than quantity. Make sure it looks good before you pump up. Yeah, just take your time. You know, take your time. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now I know in my case, I've definitely rushed before, but like I've been on deadlines, and I'll doing like two books at one time. You know, I personally won't ever do that again. You know, my stupid ass has done that multiple times because you know I'd be so excited to work on a bunch of shit. I'd be like, work, and now I got three books I gotta do at the same fucking time. So I got a way of doing stuff now. You can also used to do multiple people's books at one time. So like on my tablet, nigga have about like 20 tabs open. I ink every page, and then I add the grades every page, and then like I had to do it in an order like that. So like when I'm done one set of pages, I'm done them all in the day. So I personally want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, it's one of those, man. As long as y'all put out your first issue, and I'd say, man, before you even put out your first issue, man, go ahead and write and draw them first five. Like, when I did Grimbone, like before I even dropped the first three issues, they were inked and done already. Like, by the time I dropped them on niggas, like I already had five issues, damn near done. So when I started the other two issues just for the fuck of it, it'll seem to y'all like I just did it a month ago. When before I dropped Grimbone, I had already had Grimbone done 6 months before I dropped it, the first three issues. So even with Global Comics, by the time I dropped it on Global Comics, I had 5 issues done already. You know what I mean? In about a year, I had 5 issues done. And then, you know, I'm doing books for other people. So once I do Blood Vader and all this other stuff, I'm gonna be jumping back on Grimbone. I got about a solid 7, 8 more issues of Grimbone to do before I'm like, all right, I have my first story arc of Grimbone done. Once I got my first story arc of Grimbone done, then the nigga's gonna be like, all right, I can like, I can actually pivot and focus on something else. I'll worry about a Kickstarter then. When I got 13 issues of my own IP, then I'll worry about doing a Kickstarter to get, you know, people the amount they bulk amount for physicals and shit. But he said, "No, I'm Dirty Dan." Ha! What's the word? He said Dirty Dan. But yeah, yeah, man. Been doing that shit for about 10 years, man. Yo, what's the word? What's the word? E131 egg. What's the word? I wasn't gonna try to butcher your name, so I'm just gonna call you Egg. Call you Egg Man. Egg Man. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, yeah, shit crazy. But yeah, I'm probably working on books. Just call me E1. It's easier. E1. All right, word. Call you E1 and the shit. Word. I can call you Eggman, but don't pay me no mind. I'm just talking shit. Oh man. Oh man, what's the? Yeah, always giving me some fucked up ass summary of no shit I talked about. Well, I did talk about that. Yeah, yeah, consistent style of the comic books, man. That should make everything. You know what I mean, just a consistent one. Motherfuckers think you got to be the greatest artist in the universe. You do not. I'm a feature author manga creator too, by the way. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. And future, what you mean by future? Like, what's stopping you from doing it now? Or you developing it right now? Because you working on it right now. That's good too. You in the chamber at least. You know what I mean? Future means I'm almost done. Oh, okay, yeah, you working on okay, where you in the lab. All right, you in the lab. All right, you found the barbershop. You found a safe space as a creator, you know what I mean? Um Good luck, bro. Yeah, yeah, nah, we don't I ain't gonna just I ain't gonna use luck, man. I think it's gonna happen. I think if you step out there to do a book, you only fail if you give up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta learn them lessons when you make a first issue and it came out a little janky. You know, especially if you never done a comic book before. I'm gonna tell you that first issue gonna be amazing to you now because you ain't write shit else. I give advice I gave a buddy the other day is go ahead and do some one shots. You know what I mean? When I was younger, I had a story. I had two stories I was doing that were my super IPs, right? Baltimore Nights and Titan Odyssey. To this day, I got like 230 some pages laid out Titan Odyssey. I had like 10 chapters of Baltimore Nights, like just drawn and everything. But I kept redrawing this shit, because it's like, I wanted it to be perfect. But then I got to a point where like, bro, I'm spending so much time working on these fucking stories. I want to do other shit. I want to do some mech stories. I want to do some, you know what I mean? So that's what Blood Vader and Grimbone and Detective Z. Cause I just wanted to do cool shit now. Like I just want to tell different stories. You know what I mean? I've been working on these for like 10, 15 years and shit. And then, worst off, I've been working on these and nobody's seen them. Like, y'all ain't read it. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, so the one shots is kind of me testing myself as a writer and writing different genres. So, one's more, Sing Saya, a love letter to Taino and Puerto Rican indigenous culture, as well as the West African influence as well. Baltimore Nights was like The Wire and Sin City fused together. Titan Odyssey was Saving Private Ryan and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan and Dragon Ball Z. It was a war movie with godlike beings and across the cosmos, and the main character is, basically a condemnation of how they treat vets, just the PTSD, and there's a whole bunch of shit that I had as IPs to like test my writing. You know what I mean? To put myself in uncomfortable situations, to write characters in situations that don't have simple fixes. It's a practice, So, one shots are very valuable in comic books. So, if you ever get that urge, do something else. Even in your own story, do like a spinoff. Like, make one issue about a side character. It adds more depth to your world. Oh, shit. But yeah. I'm scared of protection for my content if ideas being stolen, someone else getting credit. I mean, common law works that if you have a proof of publishing for any IP that you put to the internet, as long as you're not posting your whole story out there, you can prove that that it's yours clearly. You know what I mean? Where it gets dicey would be like if you drew like something that looked really close to Iron Man and Marvel try to sue you. You may just not have the money to compete in court. But But if you do have a clear established date of publishing when you publish, or you can do like get it copywritten. Take a copy, the copyright off, and then have it copywritten. So, does anybody use poor man copyright anymore? I technically do because anything I draw, I kind of like package and send to myself, low key. So yeah, but I also learned too early common law. Like I knew this in early 2000s. Technically, when you post something online and you have a date of publishing, that date of publishing shows a proof of creation, technically. So if that's my drawing and I post it on social media and I say, y'all posted it such and such date, by common law standard, that is technically a proof of publishing. Now, intellectual property is a different story. Like character and character moment, like that's a different story. But the actual just image, if you have proof that this is your image, just like where you published it first, it don't matter if you posted that shit on an IKEA phone. Okay, egg. If you still there, I'll let you jump up. Oh shit!
Hey, yeah, man, what's going on?
What's the word?
What's going on, man? I'm kind of glad I stumbled upon your live just now. This concept that I just brought to you in the comments has kind of been on my mind heavy for a little while now, so I'm glad you're kind of giving me some insight about it.
Oh yeah, it's doing your own comic book and joint.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm really concerned about is, my IP being kind of snatched away from me. That's my worst fear.
Nah, it's definitely that. I think a lot of the times, right, how they steal your stuff, they sold to us as like, oh, if you put it on the internet, they're just gonna take it from you. And it's like, no one cares about your idea on the internet at first because you're new. No one likes your shit yet.
Right,
No
right,
one
right,
likes
right,
it.
right.
It's when you start getting some traction to your own shit
Yeah,
and people start offering you those partnerships. Oh, we can work together. We can
yeah,
build with each other. That's where you need to get your antennas up because now
right,
you got some motion behind you.
yeah,
And that's usually when you need to go ahead get your trademark on the
right,
intellectual property because you only got to spend that money one time. That 350's forever.
right, 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 right,
Copyright's cool. Copyright and intellect, copyright and trademark. If somebody got a little ingenuity about it, they may be able to take that shit. Yep, you can't tell anyone your idea. Hell nah. Like, especially somebody trying to offer and spend money, or I got money to put behind your stuff. And
yeah. For real, for real. That's basically what I'm worried about because I know I'm sitting on a little bit of a gold mine. You know,
okay.
it's kind of like a mix of all animes combined put together. Um, and yeah,
I
so
mean,
yeah,
that's good though. I mean, especially if you know you got some good ideas, man, like whether it's a comic book, whether it's a manga, whether it's a novel, even, because like niggas be sleep on the novels, man. Like, look, it's putting your idea out.
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I've got that too as well. It's called Heart Boy. I've got a novel and a manga. I'm working on both. I'm trying to just free my mind. I'm kind of multitasking, but I'm good at that. I got ADHD, so that's no problem for me.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I be doing like three fucking projects at one time. I be doing this project and that project and this project. But like, if you're the writer and the artist, you kind of can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I'm both.
Yeah. So
Which
like,
is a bit stressful, but I mean, it's like the end product I know will be worth it.
yeah, as long as you just are cool, as long as you're cool with that in between of you having to do a lot to get the finished product, then it's fine because hey man, once I'm done, I done got a nice amount of shit done. So
Exactly.
like,
In
I'm
order to do it with you and I both, I believe you and I both may be doing the same thing. We're just kind of like one man armies. We're doing the job of like 10 people.
yeah, I mean it's one of those though, man. Ain't no one else gonna do it. I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Flex Media. What's the word? I see you in the comments. I had to make sure you're a real person. All right.
Yeah, that's one of my homies on TikTok. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Flex was good,
Yo,
man. Was
what's
good.
up? What's up? What up, E? What's good, brother?
Oh man, what's the word with you? What you be making
What's good,
comics
Black
too?
Guy? No, I don't make comics. I write. I'm writing a movie.
Oh shit. Okay. Still a storyteller. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You still in the barbershop. It's all good.
I'm good.
Yeah. Is this like your first? You writing your first joint, or you been writing them for a
No,
second?
this is like my third or fourth one that I'm writing, but I'm gonna officially start working on this one this year.
Okay. What type of movie is it?
Right now it's called Liminal. It's kind of like the Backrooms movie that just dropped. I've been writing this one longer. I, have been writing this one long enough that say that I wrote this before Backrooms even decided to come out, but I'm gonna just wait a little bit before I even produce it because I feel like Backrooms is gonna do too big for me to just drop my idea and be like it's an original idea all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's smart though. Like, even if you know you got an original idea, damn, they dropped that shit for me. Let me go ahead and
Oh God,
let these niggas cook for a second and then cook their food.
Or Flex, you could, maybe strike luck and kind of ride that wave. Because once people get a taste for something, they looking for the next big thing or
hopefully
something like it.
I'm trying to enroll in a film festival for the end of this year. So hopefully I can, what I'm saying, ride the wave.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah.
horror is always a good film, always a good genre to break in because you can pretty much do any type of drama, any type of genre movie with a horror twist, and horror is that place where you can tell a regular story and just have some supernatural shit in the background to spice it
Yeah.
up.
But I'm
So
not trying to be a horror like movie enthusiast like or writer. I'm just trying to like get my foot in the door. So once I break past that barrier, I can like do what I really want to do. I want to do superhero movies and like action movies and shit like that.
oh shit, action movies is dope. In a sense too. Once you get to that point, I don't know if you ever seen a joint called The Raid.
Yeah, I'll say Raid.
Yeah, the Raid and the Raid 2. Buddy made that with like a super small budget.
Yeah,
Um, like
I I saw that shit. Like that low key inspired me. Another thing that inspired me for real was like it's like the short films, like the films that you see on YouTube. Them Jones only be like 45 minutes or 30 minutes long, but they be like they have so much detail for like how short they are. I was like, yeah, I can do this too, but I can make it longer. I want a long movie that actually makes sense, got a cohesive story and a good climax. And then when it ends, you know it ends because I'm not making a second one. I'm sorry. I'm not that type of person to make a sequel or a prequel.
right. So this nigga is one and done.
Yeah, because the sequel curse is a big thing, bro. Like Mortal Kombat 2 just dropped and that shit flopped like a motherfucker. Excuse my language, but yeah.
I'm straight. Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, for most movies, a lot of the time, most people really only got one good story in them. I always say
Yeah.
whether it's one good story arc, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's actually regular. Like most people got one good story in them, but they'll tell that first story first. That's the first story they tell. They're one good one. Then you're kind of trying to replicate magic versus like really just coming up with something naturally. Like you ain't sit in the lab and plan out 5 sequels. You're doing one because the first one did good. So the other one's not going to be as good as that first one because that first one was kind of like you ain't playing for no sequel.
See, I
You know.
always think about it like this, right? If the first movie is bad, the second movie can be better, and the third can be amazing. But the thing about that is, the story in the first one has to be just as coherent and concise as the third movie. And sometimes they kind of like they mess that up real bad because most movies kind of derive like they kind of go off the path. They don't really like stay like center focused on the path of the story that they're building for their movie, and it makes most movies like turn out terrible. Like my favorite trilogy of all time is Lord of the Rings, right? Because from start to
Mhm.
finish, the story is consistent. You know where it's going. You know how it's going to end. Frodo throws the ring in the volcano. That's the whole point of the entire movie is for him to go on this journey to get rid of this ring.
And he built
Now,
that shit, yeah.
yeah, like, and then like I see something like the Avatar, which had the potential, the blue people, of course, which had the potential to do that with all three of its movies. It just it seems like it's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like Fire and Ash, I get it, they're running from the military and the military keeps coming back, blah blah blah. But y'all could have wrapped up the whole military thing in the first story, and then the second one could have been about them exploring the world and getting to learn all the other tribes. And then the third one could be like, oh, the military comes back all of a sudden. But no, they wanted to keep the military popping back up in the second one, and now they're doing it in the third one. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going with that stupid shit in the fourth one, and it just ruins the movie after a while because you get tired of seeing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, that's late stage capitalism for you. That now we're not just taking risk on new stories. We need something that's already tested the work. So we need big guns, big explosions, robot suits. Well, we need all that. You don't want y'all exploring a world and connected with nature. We're not here for that shit.
That's crazy though, because like I just watched the first two episodes of Spider-Man Noir. I don't know if you know, but it dropped last night. Well, technically yesterday.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But I watched the first two episodes, and from what I've seen, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but from what I've seen, right, a TV show like that has a better story than most movies that are out now.
Well, TV's kind of always been like, especially the past 15 years, TV's kind of been where the premium storytelling is kind of going these days. Because
That's sad. That's sad that people. I can. It's sad that you can make a story into something that cuts it up into 8 parts instead of you taking something and spending the time to make it. Yes, I get movies take a good decent amount of time to make, but so do shows, right? So from what I've seen, right, you could really take a movie, take the time out your day, write the story, make it consistent, get your excitement in there, put some action scenes in there, do whatever you want with your movie. But for a show that you got to sit down, go through episode after episode after episode after episode in order to get to this conclusion, where you can sit down and watch maybe a 1 hour and 30 minute, maybe a 2 hour 30 minute movie, and get the same exact story, it's crazy to me. It's just mind boggling.
yeah, it's just the nature of the game now because they know they're gonna make more money off getting them episodes than that one movie. And that one movie that may have a limited run versus this show is gonna be on a big, huge streaming site.
Yeah,
So it's like when I speak, I'll probably my voice is shaky. I just left a lot of debate before hop. Man, you good, man? We ain't debating or nothing. We want to jump
yeah.
up and
We're
talk
just we're
shit.
just talking about movies, man. You good? Movies and
So,
comics. Movies and comics.
Yeah, man.
yeah, we just talking. I don't be just hey man, my live talk shop. You said what?
No, I can tell. I just was apologizing prior.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I don't do all that debating on live motherfuckers and shit, man. I ain't about to be yelling at no strangers,
It's
bro.
full of rage bait and stupid. I don't know. What's stupid with me is that I know that is rage baiting and suing and things like that, but I keep joining live debates because I don't know why.
I mean, I get it. You just want to, what I'm saying, partake in a conversation, but at the same time, what I'm saying, you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Man, these
Especially
conversations.
anime related. Oh God.
I don't deal
Anime
with any
related.
fandoms.
Oh,
I don't deal with any fandoms. They're the word. They're fandoms are the bane of online nerd shit. Whether it's comic books, anime, fandoms are terrible, and I mean all of them.
like if I may, like this guy is literally stating. I don't know if you guys will understand what I'm about to say, but I understand. Stating that Shigaraki from My Hero Academia can solo the top three Goku,
Man,
Garo
that's
from
rage
One
bait.
Punch Man. Like
We
he's
ain't even got to
stupid.
entertain that. That's rage bait.
Yeah, bro.
It's yeah, like oh my God.
One Punch Man Garo's goddamn colliding fists and breaking apart planets, but
Because he
Shigaraki.
gave Shigaraki Gear Shift and Danger Sense, and apparently Gear Shift is 4D.
It's not.
Excuse me.
See, the problem with the problem with a lot of these debates is that people aren't actually reading these things themselves. They're taking scans and they're taking those scans as as law versus the story
Mhm.
around those scans.
And
Like,
whatever they say is like right, and everybody that disagrees, they're so self righteous, and it's just
bro, I don't entertain none of that shit. That
Yeah.
first off, I don't have no time to entertain no silly shit like that anyway. Cause I don't give a fuck who can blow up each other's planet. The story is ass, so I don't want to read your character blow up other planets. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if Naruto could possibly beat Bleach. I don't like Naruto, so I'm not gonna watch Naruto, whether he's stronger than Ichigo or not. You know what I'm saying?
He died.
And you know, nah, like
No, I get your point, Black Guy. Like,
yeah, I
yeah,
just don't.
Naruto not touching the hair on Ichigo's head.
Yeah, like we bugging the fuck out, but like Yuobach was like reality destroyer.
God.
You know what I mean? And you could say that with Kaguya too, but then at that point, I feel like Naruto.
Kage not no damn reality destroyer, boy. If Ichigo stepped foot on the Naruto plane, the spiritual pressure alone from his body would crush everybody or make them pass out.
I honestly feel Naruto should have just stayed with like ninjas and shit before they start turning to
Yeah, like
aliens.
being a Hokage, he reached Hokage level. Okay, done. Nothing more. He finally reached the Hokage. That's it. Done. End. No, it has to be his son, and the generations to follow, and
I don't know if y'all remember.
horrible, horrible
Not,
anime Boruto that is
before
fucking
Shippuden,
disgrace.
before Shippuden came, when they showed how samurai and the ninja existed in a Naruto world with the Zabas stuff like that, it was like, okay, the ninjas are contracted by other rich folk, and these are like samurais that they're against. Okay, all right, it was interesting because like this is like real ninja shit. Like they're just contracted assassins for other rich people.
God.
It seems
Yeah,
like they
just went
dropped
beyond
that.
that.
It seems like they dropped that super quickly, and it just turned into like ninja clan,
Fictional and
yeah,
supernatural and superhuman.
aliens and
Yeah.
Shinchuriki and shit like that, and eight-tailed balls and Kaguya. And I'm like, I like the ninja shit at first. I was really here for the ninja shit. Like I wasn't here for the aliens
It's
and
because
dragons.
Naruto tried to do what Dragon Ball did, right? Because Dragon Ball went from Goku being a child, soloing a bunch of people, and then they
To
transitioned
defeating
him into an
gods and
adult. So, no,
universe
not even the
destroyers and
guys, because they were trying to follow Z, which is what Shippuden did, right? Because
Yeah,
Z set a standard. Goku progressed and became stronger, and by the end of Z, he's fighting Boo, and
Piccolo, right?
Boo's able to like
Oh,
travel to other
Yeah, yeah,
worlds
yeah.
and like hell and heaven and all that and blah blah blah. But like that's within a
Super.
realm of Dragon Ball. You feel me? That fits in Dragon Ball. And for
The
them
super
to
super
like
came along.
and then for them to be like, okay, we're gonna take that and implement that in the Shippuden, and now Shippuden is like, oh, now he's fighting gods and he's in the realm of gods. It's like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
like your story wasn't built around that. Like even with like a Bleach, their Soul Reapers like Grim. They're the stand-in for Grim Reapers. So
Oh God,
if y'all are like colliding cities at a point, you're a Grim Reaper. I would expect you to be outside of a certain realm of power, right?
yeah,
And I think Naruto, when it was just about ninjas, it's like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Like that was my favorite arc with Zabas and stuff like that in Naruto. And I just think, but I also think the pressure of the big three was on all three of those authors at the time. Because if you see how anime used to be a lot more character focused and like more lower in stakes.
yeah.
Halfway through all the big three, they're casually destroying cities, city blocks. Like now, One Piece, they're gods.
Continents.
Yeah, they're destroying continents and shit. One Piece kept it somewhat tame, but it's they're already introducing
Gear
gods.
5 is just the Toon Force thing.
I did enjoy Gear 5 though.
But I'm glad that Demon Slayer is way more grounded. It's not really that crazy.
I listen, bro. I'm a Looney Tune fan, bro, and I feel like anime should have incorporated Looney Tune shit a long time ago. Anime, like my opinion, I feel like Luffy.
I think Looney Tunes stuff was a little bit too reaching. At least is my take, is because Toon Force is so broken that it's just not very balanced. You can do whatever you want and be, never die, and Tom, like for example, Bugs Bunny, or like things like that. So that's why it's just Toon Force is. It's just too OP to have some sort of grounded story that is not broken characters left and right. At least is my take, at least on that. I don't know if You know?
I mean, it's all subjective. I mean, it's one of those things, right? Where in the realm we're in, making like comic books and stuff. Like I tell anybody who's doing it young, but you're kind of supposed to not give a fuck, for real. Like you're not supposed to give a fuck. Like you're supposed to do the most insane Looney Tune shit you can do for your comic book. That's your point. If you want a
Mm,
realistic story, like if you want something that's legit realistic, then hell yeah, go for it. But for me, I'm not concerned with realistic. I'm concerned with fun. Right.
exactly. I
So
agree. I
if
agree.
you're having fun with what I'm putting down, I'm gonna have fun. I may put in a fucking tooth fairy in this bitch because I feel like it. I may put in a fucking mermaid in this shit or tell something a homage to a cartoon I watched or whatever, just because that's what I'm inspired to do. I'm doing that shit. Like I don't give. And the audience wants that, especially from like manga and comic books. Like motherfuckers want to do comics. I want to do the next Invincible. Why? Do something else. Do the first this, the first that. You don't need that shit. But it is what it is, man. It is what it
That's
is.
no. That's why I agree on that. I actually, if the image will load, I actually when I was 15 years old, I made my first like original character, and I made sure that he was, a bum, like weak, weak, weak. And it took it since I'm 25 now. He's been on development for 25 years. So now he's, OP, very, very OP. But it took 10 years, real life, 10 years of development to get him to be broken, OP, low multiversal. But he was just a mere my Hero Academia character, see wall level, nothing crazy. Then the more, that he went from My Hero Academia to Demon Slayer, from Demon Slayer Black Clover, and so it just build up, and that's how I just have fun. I had fun with my OC, and that's how now he's broken as he is, but he didn't start that way.
Right.
That's how you should be, just grounded and fun. And if it's due to time, of course, common sense, due to time, training, you're gonna get stronger. So
Well, I
things like
mean,
that.
it depends on the type of story you're telling. Because I mean, if you're not telling a shonen power fantasy, then you may not be needing a motherfucker to go through a training arc. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going through a shonen battle fantasy, then I mean, you wouldn't really need that. But if you're doing a story that's just more about a dude who's overpowered, and I think that's why I'm always say I'm gonna stand on that. Y'all should be doing one shots. Y'all should be doing one shots,
There we go.
random one shots all the time. Okay. You say you drew that?
A friend of mine on Facebook, they did that. They did that for a sailor. They did that for me, and they did an amazing. That's how my OC looks like now.
Oh, that's cool. You got like the little
Just
demon player come on.
Yeah, he's he's very in Demon Slayer part, but his power in Demon Slayer is yin and yang, Taoism, balance. That's why so that's why he has white, black and white. So
Okay. Oh, what you got up there? What you got up there, Flick? Huh?
Something I drew.
there you go. You can show him. Yep.
You
Oh,
drew this?
ooh,
Yeah, it took me 2-3 months.
graphic design. Person, like isn't that graphic design, right? Like digital design.
Yeah, I drew it with my stylus on my iPad.
Yo, that's badass. No, that's badass. I
You got
respect that. I
you
highly
got your
respect
art. You
that.
got your art in your profile.
No, I don't post my art because like you said earlier, you don't let everybody know your ideas. Can't do that. Mm-mm. I don't have my TM on it yet, so I can't be posting shit like this. So I don't mind showing it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Oh God. But this is like a character design I have for a superhero I'm creating.
okay.
Oh God.
It's
Now,
getting crazy.
this shit is based around this own thing. He's a new god, essentially, not like a new god in DC's lore, but like a new god into the realm of like real world type shit. And his name is Zach Timeless. It's a basic name, but it's a superhero name for sure.
Hey Flex, can you explain what the logo is? Logo,
Oh, the logo
yeah,
on his chest. Yeah. So like,
it looks like
essentially that
something
is
in game symbol. Does that have any
that's what.
significance?
Yeah, that connects his powers and stuff like that. Like his powers aren't the logo represents the training and mastery he's received under like his teacher and stuff like that. He was taught by Kronos, the Greek god of time.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. That's
I
dope.
respect that. I respect that.
Now,
But
is he like a good guy or a bad guy or like an
no, he's an
antagonist?
anti-hero. I don't make good or bad guys because I feel like there's way too many people who try to base their stories around straight good guys or straight bad guys. I prefer the anti-hero route because those dudes don't really have no they don't have no set bases. They're kind of chaotic neutral. So like they can choose to be a good guy or they can choose to be a bad guy. Whatever he's feeling for real.
So you be doing commissions for people?
If you want me to make you some type of
I
like
do.
comic art, I can do that. I got you.
No, no,
I don't.
I draw. That's why I was asking. You be doing commissions for people?
No. I don't charge nobody for art. I don't do that because like I only charge people when they want me to write the story for their art.
Hey Rico, appreciate you, Rico. Shout out my man Rico Suave in the comments.
I used to be the same way, but due to my financial situation, I had no choice but to start doing commissions. But I did free anime edits and real life drawings, like the one I have right here, for about 10 years, free, just because I wanted to help people. But now I'm starting to do commissions due to,
Y'all crazy. Y'all
yeah.
crazy as hell talking about something. I'm not charging people for no art. Y'all got me
Nah,
fucked up.
I don't charge people for art because I don't do art for people. I only charge people for the story because I usually tell people I'll write a story for your character, but I'm not gonna make you a character because if it looks too good, I might have to claim that bitch. You feel me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe I do. I wasn't missing no bread, big dog. If someone was paying me to draw them a character, I'm gonna get that money. I'll
Oh
say
I,
the
God.
commission
I
for
didn't.
myself.
For me, in my side of the story is that at least when I was younger, I've always didn't do it without any string attached, mainly because I just have just natural wish just to simply help people. I never wanted to actually, get anything back for the good deeds I did. I just simply wanted to do it for the simple fact that I wanted to help other people. That's just simple as that. I just very people call it naive, but
No, it's
I
altruistic.
don't
It's
know.
respectable. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna say it like this: when you're actually an illustrator, you're gonna be actually taking the time out to lay out ink, pencil,
Mm-hmm.
scan, digitally color your pieces. So in you
Mm-hmm.
doing that, yes, you could do it for people if you choose to. But if somebody requests artwork from me, you're paying for my time.
True.
You're paying for my time. I draw my own shit. I can go draw my own shit. But if I'm drawing
Yeah.
yours by request, you're paying for me to not do my stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, and Black Guy Comics. There was also a comment that I thought was really profound, and it was about well, why do some artists charge so much? You know what I mean? Like, why not lower the price? And basically, what the person responded with was, well, you're not essentially paying for my artwork; you're paying for my expertise. Essentially.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh God.
you're not paying for me. It's like, oh, I'm paying for a picture. You're paying for someone who did it, like, but for
It's
commission.
time,
For
effort, expend.
Yeah, like I did this for 10 years. So you're not paying for
Mm.
somebody who just decided to draw pictures for people on the internet. Like I've been under contract. My work's been published by other people. So I'm
Ooh.
you're working you're not working with somebody who's never drawn for their shit to be seen by people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm gonna make sure this thing pops. I'm gonna make sure that this thing clean because I know how those eyes are gonna be putting your shit under scrutiny. You know,
Yeah.
you ain't got to worry about the fingers looking all discombobulated and shit. You ain't got to worry about none of that.
So look, this is my hand drawing piece, but I do have a piece that I let AI create. I want to show this. This is fire.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't rock with no type of AI whatsoever.
Neither I don't rock with it for real either, but I do this thing where I was like I want to see what they would do if I let them like freehand their own with my basic like input of my character that I was creating for this one story. His name is Seth Magi. He's a battle mage, if you would, so to speak.
You said
Who,
AI the
me?
future. I don't know who you are, Aster the Wizard King. AI glazing will get you blocked on my live, bro. I'm keep it tall with you, bro. This ain't the space for that shit.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing that I'm a little bit terrified of is the AI. The AI kind of makes me nervous, man, for where the craft of just artwork in general is gonna kind of go on. You know what I mean?
AI
Yeah,
don't.
that
Now,
reminds me. I was in
this is my
uh
first. This is like the first and last like AI picture I for real had. But like this one right here, I'm not mad at it. Fuck shit. I'm not gonna praise AI, but I'm not mad at that motherfucker. On God.
Unk can't handle artificial intelligence. Um,
that's a yep, nope.
See,
let's.
this is another drawing that I have of Zach. You feel me?
Oh, he got like a different suit on.
Yeah, well, essentially, the last one that I did is just final. That's my final output. That's like final. I put everything into that one. This was like the beginning. You feel me? This is like his suit and the pre everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta post more of your work, man. You drawing like this, you crazy. You crazy as hell. You know, you motherfuckers paying $1,200 for comic book projects. You playing?
So what y'all
Shit,
think
I
about
didn't even know they
this
were
drawing
charging
I
that
have?
much. I didn't look into like how
You
much they
crazy?
were paying people to actually like commission artwork for them. So
Yeah, you
I
crazy as
just
hell.
never
You
even
playing?
bothered.
Yeah, y'all tripping. They motherfuckers pay good money for artwork. Uh, Unk can't handle artificial intelligence. I do want to respond to this, and I ain't trying to draw this up. I'm gonna go ahead and respond to me not handling artificial intelligence. What AI does is demodulate artwork from the internet and reconfigure the pixels in a way based on your prompts. It's not the fact that it exists, it's the fact that what it does is take art from the internet without the
Other
consent of
people
said
that actually
artist.
do other styles of real people, right?
Right. So when you say things like I can't handle artificial intelligence, you're right. I can't handle my shit being stolen or anyone else's being stolen to make
Mm.
other people's artwork when you can just go to said artist. And some of them will just do a design for you for free.
Or you could just learn how to draw. I mean, that's easy. Shit.
You could just learn how to draw. I mean, and even if you don't want to, it's like it's fine. It's like there's nothing. You'll find an artist who may respect your vision,
Oh.
but
I really wish you guys were with me on a live stream. I was in 3 weeks ago because this live stream was debating on that AI art is actual art, and they were actually defending it. And oh my god, it's just you guys would have been so mad.
you know, 'cause when it first came out, man, everybody played with it, bro. I ain't about to be fake.
I
Everybody
use it as
played
a
with it.
hobby. I
Yeah,
use it as a
everybody played
hobby.
because no one knew how it was being made. So you just like, oh shit! Like when I first saw it, I saw people using it to make environments. So I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna use that to practice environments. I ain't that good with environments. You know what I mean? Um, but once you figure out how it's made and then you look at it, like, bro, you're not really drawing nothing. You're typing in words and then shit
Hmm.
appears. Like you
Yep.
didn't.
Like
You
in a
didn't
few seconds when real artists take hours or maybe weeks and it just takes a few
yeah, like
seconds to do something.
Shit. Like I said, it took me 3 to 2 months to draw out Zach Timeless and his all you glory and
And AI
everything.
can
You
do
feel me?
exactly that. For as an example, hypothetical, it can do that just in a few seconds to a minute. Like it just ruins. Like where's the effort? Where's the actual soul?
and the worst part is if you really put in the pain, if you wanted to be like to put out consistent stuff, then you can put in the pain where you can put out 22 pages in a month, where you can get consistent with your style and get your turnaround speed fast. But you got to put in the pain. You're not going to skip the process. You can't, because even when you do AI to make a comic book, there's certain perspectives that you may have to redraw because the AI don't get it properly. So you still gonna have to be able to draw one way or the other. People gonna notice
Mm.
eventually that all your character stiff as a motherfucker. They gonna notice that like these little angles look kind of awkward on a panel because you just gotta make the shit work.
God.
People gonna
I will.
notice.
I will say that I will admit I do use AI, but I use it as a hobby. I have done, but I only use AI images because I have multiple personality disorder, so it's not easy for me to bring And yeah, the drawing I have in my back, it's I don't really draw out of my head. It's just I have a mental block right now. I'm trying my best to, get better at that. But I'm a fan artist where I take a Google image and I put it on paper, but I make it exactly like the image. Like it's like a one-to-one image to paper. That's my skill. But since I am not able to put images in my head, like I have an image in my head of a character, I can't really draw it in paper out of my head without help or anything like that. So I
Why
use AI
don't
to
you
get my
why
my
don't you get a
alternate
book?
personas in paper. Basically,
Why
it
don't you
just
get a
needs a
book?
help.
Repeat
Get
that
a
again,
book.
Black God.
Yeah, why don't you get an author's book? Like there's books on how to draw and design characters, and they have a bunch of images you could use for reference.
Facts.
True. I never thought about that, and since nobody
I
has
mean,
ever told me
I
that.
just
That's
look
why.
at I mean, I don't know what type of art you're into, but me, I'm into like DC and Marvel art. So
I'm
like
into anime.
I had to like study like how Superman moves and how they sit him on a throne and like how they have certain characters like running and stuff like that and the jaw lines and like the muscle structure of the drawings and like I had to do a lot of like examination into my character before I actually like made him. You feel me? Essentially that's like if you do the same thing, like if you're in the anime art, you would look at anime characters like in their all totality, like not like actually like watching the show, but like reading a manga or like looking at some artwork for that anime character. It'll help you study the character a little bit more. So when you draw, you actually know what you're drawing and you can actually follow a guided path. Um, so that's exactly what I did with Zach Timeless right here. Like I followed a guided path, uh, looking at I agree, Tony. But yeah, looking at different like stances and different like sitting positions really helped bring my character to life. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta go about it the short route or like you ain't even gotta make it hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? The whole printing out paper just to draw characters. I feel like that's tedious work. I used to do that back in middle school. So like I feel like um I feel like you studying your art would help you improve your art. Essentially. That's all I'm saying.
Got it.
No,
Because I just have an artist block every single time I try to have something in my head. Even though I know I already know art styles because years and years and years of drawing actual Google images of real characters helps. Yeah, I actually have already like it's easier for me to copy a specific art style, but now having my own original, it's just I don't know. Every single time I try myself, it's just like a too great at art. Like this kid just not even
See,
no.
I
At
like
least in
how
my
black
personal
guys
opinion.
black representation, bro. I like how you got the hair on the characters, man. I love that.
no, I'm about to pull up another one too, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta practice, big dog. Ain't really no other way to
Oh
get around it.
God.
You gotta practice, my guy. Like you gotta put in the pain to practice. Because if you can look up a illustration book to get the references to draw characters, it's the same thing when people tell me they use AI for certain things. Let me keep it tall with you. You use the AI for prompt. You can put those scribbles on a notepad, and it's just gonna look awkward for a while till you get better. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God.
You
Oh
you
God.
I'm gonna say it all the time, and I don't know if y'all have ever put out the one thing you're gonna do is you gonna have to put in that work one way or the other. One way or the other, you're gonna have to put in that work. You're gonna have to put in that work, like because eventually, even if you want to draw your own characters, they're gonna look funky at first. Faces gonna look
Mm,
awkward at first. Designs gonna look
just
weird
push
at
through,
first.
basically. Just push through it. Just
It's
practice
gonna
makes
look.
perfect. I keep forgetting about that. Yep.
You're holding yourself to standards of stuff you're a fan of. So when you're designing characters, it doesn't look the same as that. Of course it doesn't, because that's still the framework. You didn't say I'm that shit yet. Like you can draw that Goku, and that Goku looks solid. But if you know you can make Goku look solid, you can make your own shit look solid. You know,
Mm,
being a good artist, it take time. Like, bro, I'm 33 years old. I finally found my
25 over
groove.
here.
Huh?
25 over here.
Yeah, like I'm 33 years old, man, but like I've been drawing commission freelancing since I was 18, 19.
I'm also 25, by the
Mm.
way. You feel me?
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right, so like y'all still got time to get better. You know what I'm saying? I still have time to be improving, to be getting more dynamic with posing or building more creative with your camera angles, your storyboarding, your paneling of pages. 'Cause, the drawings be amazing as hell, but if you don't know how to properly panel, I can't follow that shit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It just takes time, but you just can't be. You just got you're not gonna look like the guy that you grew up being a fan of out the gate. It's not gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, that's what I struggle with. I think in the beginning I was trying way too hard to be perfect and like everybody else I saw instead of just being who I am. You know what I mean? Artistic wise.
Yeah, just do who you are. Like, I was a fan of David Finch, the Jim Lees and guys, but I'm like, yo, I don't draw like them. You know what I'm saying? So all I can do is do the best that I can do. You know what I mean? And if I feel like there's certain things I want to do as an artist that are different, then I work on them. Let me see your original joint. See what you got.
It's Demon Slayer. Yeah, actually, this it is kind of original since I blended three images into one. It's still images, but I gave it my own original, like, so like one image copy paste is actually just a blend of different parts of different images.
You just need an anatomy book and some figures and to play with perspective lines. You be fine and dandy, big dog.
On God.
This
See, I had
Akasa's
to.
backstory from Demon Slayer.
I think. Well, since you said you're financially unstable, I won't be like you should get an iPad and get the drawing like I do. But um, if you could find tools to play around with, that would also increase your drawing expertise and help you better.
Yeah, yeah, but the biggest thing is, you know what you need to work on. I'm gonna keep it tall, everybody. When it comes to being an artist, like you don't need nobody to tell you what you need to work on. You know what the hell you ain't good at. Let's
Facts.
keep it a band. Like we big boys over here. We know what we need to work at. You know if you're not good in environments or not. You know if you're not good at drawing backgrounds and shit. Especially if you need references or things like in the nature. You know what you need to work on. I do feel in this era where you have AI and digital assets, you can get away with cheesing it. Um, when creating a new character, what do you start with usually? The world they live in.
I usually start with the me personally. I'll start with the background. I want the background to be set before I start with my character. I want to know where he's standing at, why he's standing there, and what I'm drawing him for. So when I put him in that position, like I have him in a pose, like oh he's sitting on the throne. Boom. Why is he sitting on this throne? Because he's the most powerful being, or he's just sitting here because he conquered something and now he's relaxing, type thing. Like I usually set with the theme, and then after the theme, it comes to character. Because if there's no theme, it's not gonna draw you into that picture for sure. Like your picture behind you, Black God, the theme I see right now, powerful black woman. You feel me? Standing there menacingly.
Yo, about to say that's just a fan art. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't finished nothing I'm doing yet. So I was like, let me just put out a fan art. I did. So
It don't even matter. That shit is still fire. That's the point that I'm making. You can make somebody drawn to your art based off of like the theme itself.
yeah, you give a shout out to my partner. She does these without reference.
The
Oh,
camera.
oh, you got paintings up there? Let me see. I like that. Oh, she painted that?
Yeah, yeah. She does this out of her head. She does this without any reference.
Oh, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's fire.
Oh, backwards. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man. And you know what? Because it looks distinct to stand on its own. You know what I mean? Again, I always say, man, people in a good anatomy book will take most people's styles, like will do wonders to most people's art style. Even if you have a cartoony style with strong anatomy, that shit will be stark. You know, it might have
Mm.
a Corey Walker type of
Yes,
art style.
sir.
You know what I mean? You know, like good anatomy, learning how to play with a horizon line. So it's bigger than just I can draw my people in an environment. Can you get cool perspectives?
It's kind of like Greg Capullo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a bit cartoonish, but his anatomy is so on point. It doesn't even matter.
yeah, like it's a cartoony stuff. Like it gives you like Batman the animated series vibes. You know what I mean? But Greg has a very anatomically correct way of drawing characters, so it still is very detailed at the same time. So like there's so much room for you to have your stuff. Let me see what you got up there,
This
Flick.
is her most recent one. She hasn't finished it, but this is her most recent one. She's working in right now.
I
That
like
shit fire.
I like the transition from the sky and the clouds.
She's gonna put her idea is, but she's waiting to get more money, which on financial situations, she's gonna wait for a few months. But she's thinking of putting all the Hashira right here in the back, as like they're as ghosts, and me and her walking. Kind of that's her idea. Like they're like the mist, and me and her are walking over here type idea from Demon Slayer. And then this is one she made in Halloween last year.
Yo, that's dope. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like when they have those forest fires and everything's
I was just
boring.
thinking the same thing, E. I was
I
just
don't
thinking
think
the
of
same
Samurai. I
shit.
don't think of Samurai Jack when that nigga was fighting an evil version in the woods.
yeah,
Yeah,
Woods
that should
on
look
fire.
fire.
I dig that. I, I am.
she has all the paints and everything right here. So uh, when she's stressed out or anything, she just paints and all in her head. She just starts painting, and whatever comes out comes out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really get to finish nothing yet. Y'all got me one. Y'all got me wanting to show shit now, huh?
Let me get big screen one more time and then I'm done.
Oh, you good? Yeah, your young whippersnappers got me.
I used to have serious trouble with the 5 o'clock shadow on the face. Like if you can't tell, this is my less detailed drawing of Zarek. But yeah, I used to have hella trouble drawing the mustache, the beard, the 5 o'clock shadow, everything, man. That was my biggest like gripe when it came to like drawing uh drawing my characters. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else I could get down, but I couldn't get that face right. And then eventually like I just locked in and it clicked for me. I don't know what clicked, but it just clicked and the faces just come out way better now.
What you use? What method you use to map out the face?
So like whenever I watch some shows or like I watch movies or something like that, whenever I'm watching something with action or like with heroism, is usually the anger. So like I wanted an angry face instead of like I usually draw like a nonchalant face or something like that, like less like less demanding, less aura, less energy, less presence, and now I can draw like the angry face, and the angry face just makes the artwork look better. I can't lie. It makes him look like he stands on
hmm
business. Whatever mission he's about to do, it looks like he's about to go do it.
Oh, Chaz, Charles, what's the word? Okay. No, I was saying like, do you use like the little when you try to keep your stuff like anatomically? Do you use like the cross and
The
the eye?
no, I don't. I stopped using the cross method after a while because the cross method was what's fucking me up for making his face angry. Because every time I would do the cross method, it would always come out bland, nonchalant. He would look kind of like how they drew One Punch Man. And I don't know if you read any in the manga or nothing like that, but like how they draw him, his face kind of looks bland and boring. But when they draw him angry, now it looks like there's some detail in there that you can notice about the character a lot more than you did before. So I stopped using the cross method because the cross method was fucking me up. It kept making my characters bland and boring. And I didn't like bland and boring characters. So once I started disregarding the cross method, because I already knew the basis, line it up in the middle, make sure that everything's eccentric, make sure that everything has symmetrics and everything, and the face will be good. You know what I'm saying? But once I got the nose, the and the mouth structure and the eyes with the eyebrows, it was over for it. I had it on lock.
So you said you said the cross method was making it your face is bland. I mean,
Yeah, so like it would make him look like he was too happy to be there. Like I didn't like how like happy he looked. I was like, bro, like the story and the theme that I'm creating around you, you're not supposed to be a happy dude. And for me to constantly be drawing this character happy, I'm fucking up somewhere. And I was like, hold on, let me erase the cross method off my paper. I already know where the lines are. I already know where the points are. Let me redraw this character and then like let me draw it in the way that it's meant to be drawn. Like I want him to look angry. I want the emotion to be on his face. I want you to see the emotion, and I want you to know which emotion I'm using.
no, I got that. I just think maybe that's more of an implementation of the cross method versus it making it the face less emotive. Think that cross method may just need to be tweaked a little bit. You know
Probably,
what I mean?
probably for me. I'm not gonna lie. Probably for me. After
Yeah,
I
because
stopped
like
using it, the face
the
turned out a
cross
little bit
method
better.
the cross method is specifically meant for placing your eyes and nose in certain parts of the head for perspective purposes, not for the emotion. That's on you. So if like you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
that's why. Yeah, I figured it was on me with the whole emotion thing, which is why I stopped using the cross method for a little bit. It wasn't like a super get rid of the cross method. I would draw it on the paper lightly and then erase it, so I knew where the eyes and the mouth and the nose and everything went. But after I erased it and I had like my points of where everything went is when I started like freehand sketching um the eyes, the eyebrows, the mouth expression, how he looks like the mouth looks angry, like the eyes, he's frustrated. Like
yeah,
that's
I
when I
mean,
started implementing that.
but well, that's why I said like that there's a book that somebody got on TikTok. I forgot. It's an anatomy book because for different facial expressions, that's a different. They teach you the muscles of the mouth and things. So like how these things look naturally, so you can convey certain expressions to the eyes and the eyebrows. But that's outside. That's already one. You already erased the cross off the face at that point.
Yeah,
That's just on good line work and expressive facial feature, which in itself is its own thing. Um, so I would definitely say spin the block on that cross method. That cross method is definitely helpful if you're trying to get more unique perspective. I know for me, I'll show some shit off, man. Y'all young whippersnappers got me goddamn got me goddamn motivated and shit. Oh, what's up going on, Charles? I can see you up here, man. What's good? All right, let me spin my shit around. Hold up. All right, so like, I got some shit I'm finishing in the lab.
that shit tough.
All right, so like, the cross method ain't do shit for me, but it let me know where the eyes are from that perspective, right? So like, it's on me to make sure he looks somewhat, kind of like confused and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah,
but
that's that. Okay,
so
yeah,
That looks
I'm
dope.
a I'm a color this when I'm done, but like I'm gonna
that
scan it and
shit
color it.
tough as fuck.
Yeah, that's the
Yo, good
cover
morning.
for what up, Brandon?
No, no, Black God, are you gonna scan these and color them digitally, or are you gonna color them like just like by hand?
I don't know yet. Be real, like I got a fuck ton of markers over here, so like I can.
I wish I had those.
Oh yeah, man, I can. I used to color my shit traditionally, like a few of those up on the wall. I did traditional, but
Hey, quick question.
um,
Can I show my 2 cents on that cross method thing?
oh yeah, we just talking shit, man.
Okay, no, because I'm gonna show it on one of my pictures. Because I
Yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
were saying, and
Yeah, I got. These young whippersnappers, they was showing their work off. I was like, shit, get in the lab. What I've been doing lately. I gotta.
Yeah, because mine's gonna be like real quick because I just gotta go. But when he was talking about that cross method, at one point I didn't use the cross method because it was in the way until I started making my characters.
Mm-hmm.
And
The cross method, man. I be trying to tell people, boy.
yeah, like if you just do just a standard cross, like make a cross, your faces are gonna just look flat and one dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta bend the cross, and I'm gonna show you
Yeah, curve it
one of my
around in here.
pictures real quick.
Yeah, just pull. Yeah, you if you put a picture up, bro, man, I'll make your joint full. But yeah, that's a cover. We doing a crossover. Me and one of the homies and
That
shit.
shit tough as fuck.
Yeah, so we got. Yeah, and I did a one shot. I just had to scan it and do like that. Like, I had to cut the pages up because my scanner kind of small and shit. So I didn't gotta cut the pages up for them to fit. But yes. And y'all better learn. Oh, let me see what you got, Brandon. Hold on, let me pull that shit up. You got some. Oh, you got that cook crack up here. Yeah, you bending that bitch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so see,
Yeah, man.
like it's not a regular cross. It's you gotta bend it, and then the eyes, you gotta do that. And basically, this is where the eyes are gonna be. You see what I'm saying? And then like the nose will be right here, and the mouth is somewhere down there. So with that cross method, if you keep it like this, your face is just gonna look flat and it's gonna get boring. But if you start putting angles with it, like even with the hold on.
Like actually loop it, like to make the cross actually wrap around the head versus just putting a straight cross on. Yeah.
Like that.
All right, appreciate you, because I ain't think about it like that. I was thinking about it like the flat, bland, and boring cross, right? Because that's the method I've only known since I was like, that's the one they taught me in art school. You feel me? So like, that was the only one I knew about. And then once I started like essentially erasing that, like I would put a light cross on my paper, kind of like how you did, and then I would erase it immediately, and I knew where the eyes and everything would went, and then I would just use the emotion based off of that.
Yeah, because either your eyes are going to be on that line or right up under it, one or the other. So
Yeah. Because I know if I'm like doing a perspective.
Yeah, but that shit tough. I don't even know what you drawing.
well, it's one of my characters.
Yeah, I like the ink work you got going with the effect. I like that joint.
Boy,
I ain't gonna hold you.
cool.
It definitely gives me Akuma vibe with the. It got the bees
Oh
floating
God,
around the head
right?
too.
Oh God.
But I gotta see dog finish, man. I be Brandon be jumping on this joint every now and then. So salute to the dog, man.
Yeah, if you this is just basically this is my character because I have 4, and I'm doing a what if my characters were demon slayers. So
Okay.
this is his demon slayer like ability, but on my page he's like completely finished. So yeah.
Is it a demon or a slayer?
Huh?
Is it a demon
Demon
or a
Slayer.
slayer?
No,
But like I know, but like which like is it a part of the demons of the core or part of the demon upper moons?
nah, he's a part of the 4 Hashiras.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he just put hands on niggas. that's what I see.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon.
His katana is his hands.
Right. He just put hands on people.
I like that. I like like Akasa type shit, but just on the other side.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, is
No, I like
that
that. I like that. I respect that. That's
That
badass.
moon character. I just went on bro's page. That moon character you drew.
Kokushiro.
That shit tough as
Kokushiro.
fuck.
a
That's one
tribal
of the,
tattoo on his
that's one of the
chest?
villains in my book.
It looked like dog got one of Samoan tattoos on his chest too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that like a tribal tattoo or not?
Yeah, it's an African tattoo. A little bit about my story, the backstory. He was a slave, him and his brother. So
Talk that shit.
It has a little bit of that colonizer stuff in it, but he was a slave, and that's what that tattoo is. He was taken from his tribe.
Oh, okay.
That shit lit.
Yeah, shit. Say less. Shit. Let me know. You know, I do crossovers and collabos with the homies. So man, we
Hey,
gonna
shit. If y'all trying to do a collab, let me know.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'll do one. I'll join into as well.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
God,
down.
Yeah, actually, the joint that I was doing, I was showing was a one shot is a part of an anthology of me and my Discord homies. So if yeah, so shit, anybody can jump on the anthology for real. And it's just like one central theme and tell whatever type of tale you want to. You know, it ain't no really limit to how many pages they got to be.
and before I go, this is one of the cover arts to issue 6.
Oh, that's that shit right there.
bro, that shit is
That's
fucking
fast.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
Almost
That's
look
dope.
like
That's
a
fire.
look like a Gundam pilot almost.
yeah, I like that. I like that shit.
Yeah, so that's issue
Yeah,
six
that's dope.
to my comic.
Yeah, that
Hey, issue
perspective
what?
hard by.
All right, I'll leave this shit.
Yeah, man, I ain't nowhere near y'all levels, man. I just love, you know what I'm saying,
I mean,
watching people
it's
create.
basically what
Well,
Lil Mac
man,
was
salute to
saying.
have you, man. Shit, man. You know, just barbershop, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's, you know what I'm saying, because I mean, I dibble and dabble, but it's mainly when I feel it, like when it like resonates in my soul. Then I'm like, I don't know, I'd be surprising my own self.
No, I mean it, and that's usually where it come to, man. If you authentically inspired to make your own shit, then you know, hey, just do that from the spirit, and shit. And the barbershop is welcome. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta be no professional over here. We just like art. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, end of the day, you know, we all just fans of good shit. But Brandon, that was fire though, man. Definitely keep
Oh
me locked
God,
in what you got going.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I be seeing you be popping in the live every now and then. So yeah, definitely gonna make sure I'll chop it up with you
Yeah,
sometime for real.
yeah. Like I done did a couple of pages. Some of the pages I had to redo because they got damaged, but um, yeah, I done did some pages already. All 4 of my characters, the heroes, are on my page.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of the villains are on my page, like that Moon character. Uh, she's a villain for the beginning half, but yeah, there's other ones too.
Oh hell yeah, shit. No, I'm with that. I'm with that. I can't wait to see it, man. Just, you know. And for anybody else too, man, y'all just make sure y'all keep me tuned in what y'all got going, man. We don't do
I
no
got
hating
you.
over here.
I gotta go back to if you guys know last time I got reincarnated as a slime. I have an unfinished Rimuru Tempest drawing that I gotta finish. That I can keep you guys updated on that.
Oh yeah, shit. Just, you know what I mean? Just be practicing on a daily. I mean, but that's really all it is. Just practice on a daily and try to if you want to like work on designing your own characters, get out of the realm of the drawing anime and like, you know, try some other character or some other genres of the drawing people. Just like try to draw people in general, and then it'll actually like help inform how you design characters in your anime style, if that makes sense.
Oh, got it.
Like, because sometimes like we'll watch some of the animes like, yo, man, but then like you never developed your own style of drawing anime. Like, you know, Ichiro Oda has a regular drawing style. Like One Piece
Yeah,
isn't how he regularly draws.
Mm.
So that's why you notice when he makes something serious, he can make it look serious because that's a style he actually developed.
You got you ain't gonna never learn how to draw the like human proportions and stuff if you like stuck in that anime style.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny? You know what's funny when you said learn how to like draw actual people and then um put the inking anime style on it. The character I just showed you with the energy on his hands. Can y'all guess who the inspiration for that character is?
I said Akuma, but I'm assuming that ain't it.
No.
Nah, y'all give it a shot. I think I'm tapped out.
Got a hint?
Nah, no hints. I mean, he does martial arts, but no hints.
Michael Jai White.
There you go. Him.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, hold up. You said martial arts. I gotta be a brother, man.
That was the hint.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. Michael Jai White, yeah. I feel that energy now. But that's like our modern day ass kicker.
yeah. Yep. And I was like, bro, I was like, dang, bro, if I had the money to turn this live action and I can get in contact with him, I would definitely have him play my character.
Shit, he'll do it too. That's the worst part.
All right, they need to
Like,
hurry up with that Spawn movie, man.
Bro, they
yeah,
need
man.
to do
Listen, we definitely we need this. We've been demanding a Spawn movie for 20 years, man. They don't give a fuck about us, man.
Man, come on, man.
See, the problem is they talking about using Jamie Foxx. That's the problem.
What?
Yeah, man. Like he can act. I ain't gonna take that from Jamie, but like, nah, bro. We need Michael Jai White to be Spawn.
Yeah,
But
action movies ain't Jamie's
Especially
thing.
with him being still active.
Because it
you
would,
said
to me,
you
it
said
would make
what?
more sense.
Especially with him still being active.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Michael Jai White and he's not a bad actor either. That's the thing. It's not like you getting Jamie because I mean Jamie's a great actor. I ain't gonna do that, but like Michael Jai White's not a bad actor at all.
I mean, to me, it would make sense to get Michael Jai White because, I mean, he's aged very well, but it would make more sense because it would show like, dang, Spawn been around for a hot minute. Now he's aging. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to have Jamie Foxx, from what I've seen as far as the trailers, it just looked like remember that anime they had? Remember the comic where it was Spawn, but they did it through the eyes of the detective.
Oh, it was Sam and Twitch or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I remember they had a comic book about the two detectives. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's how Jamie Foxx shit gonna be. He just gonna be in the shadows, rumbling his mouth, and they, trying to figure out who Spawn is and where these, things happening. Because I don't feel like there's gonna be too much action. Because Michael Jai White brought the action with the motorcycle, him fighting what's that dude?
Malbolgia and shit.
Yeah, Malbolgia. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I think we don't give that '90s movie enough credit that it wasn't a bad '90s action movie. I just think,
But it was the budget.
yeah, like
It
the
was the
budget
budget.
kind of just flattened it for what it really could be, but it wasn't a bad movie. Like,
Hey, a black guy.
mm,
Hey, look, the scene when they came into the hospital and he walked up to the security guard, just looked at him and gave him one of the straightest, fastest side kicks you ever seen, bro.
listen, bro, like it had some sauce in it. Come on,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
And then it was PG-13, so we gotta think like they actually tried. They actually made a somewhat accurate Spawn movie, and it wasn't ultra violent. Like fucking comic books, he killing pedophiles and shit like that. They ain't had none of that shit in the movie, but it still made it work.
For the
Yeah,
CGI quality, it was still pretty good.
I like the cape effect. I just think for its time, it was so focused on the CGI. And we're like, bro, y'all really could have told a horror movie with Spawn.
Pretty much.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like y'all playing, like especially with the clown, the violator, and shit.
Because
They
me,
could
I
have,
would do
Dude
that
played
movie.
that role real good.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, like I don't know, man. Again, the Spawn movie was actually pretty solid to me. Shockwave, what's the word, man? I let the homie up here, man.
What's going on, gentlemen? That first movie, I wouldn't have put too much action. I would have saved it until he went to hell.
Man, I say the whole budget for when he went to the apocalypse. You right.
Exactly.
CDs, artists, handwork. What's good, killer? Yeah,
What's
so
good, y'all? What's good?
That's what I would have saved it for. Then I would have released that movie like in 2000. When did the first movie come out?
what Spawn?
90s,
Like
90,
the 90s. Yeah, it
90,
came out during the 90s.
or 96, I
Like
think.
90, between 90 93.
Yeah,
See, I would
it's
have.
right around the time the first Mortal Kombat came out. What time?
Yeah, see what I would have did. I would have put that first movie out during that time, without that much action, and then in the 2000s, I would have put it out with more CGI when he go to hell, the apocalypse part.
Man, them niggas knew they wasn't getting a sequel. They said we gotta make this work. Like they already let one of us be a main character in the goddamn movie. Let me go ahead and milk this bitch.
Yeah, and
Bad
you
part. The
see what
sequel probably
happened,
got
right?
less budget.
Right. We ain't seen that nigga in movie for 20 years. Yeah, he had to milk that bitch.
He had to go to Tyler Perry.
Yo, man, a lot of people Tyler Perry was cutting that check.
Yeah.
Man,
Damn.
And
some
I'll be
poor
honest, like any of you guys on here that's like into videography, you know what I'm saying, like direct trying to make a movie or something, I think that's the way to go.
shit.
Go chop it up with him. You know what I'm saying, and I really think he gonna get. I think he gonna get a shot to make a real action flick.
Tyler Perry had his chance to run Black Hollywood, and that nigga decided to focus on making dramas and musicals and shit. Like we could have been had us some action series and all that whatnot, but we just get deep beauty and black and sisters. And like
Because that's his niche. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like if you had the idea and you brought it to the stage, that would be something like he could more or less back. You know what I'm saying, letting you go ahead and take a studio. Because being as though he got all that studio land, he got the studio now. He got it. He got the move. He got the land.
but you gotta think about it. He been had it, man. How come it ain't happened yet?
Because ain't nobody brought the idea yet.
Nah, it's the people that's higher than him. That's the problem.
Yeah, you got because if I look at it like this, Tyler Perry he owns a studio in Atlanta. Black Hollywood pretty much thrived there, and I know black filmmakers who want to do action movies, sci-fi, the whole nine in Atlanta. You not in these film studios finding somebody trying to start a movie. Like I can't put it on them not pitching because my nigga, you own the field.
Yeah, you do.
You own the field. Like we're not talking to this black guy who has to go to someone to get approval to film something. He could film a movie today. Who the fuck gonna stop him? He owns a film studio.
That is a good point.
You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to do it. That's fine, But I don't expect nothing from Tyler Perry. Shout outs to him though, because he worked hard for that. Oh, I see that with Asta. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what 50 about to do though.
And here's hoping he gonna start his damn power universe, his cinematic universe of power. I mean, shit, you paying niggas. Niggas getting paid,
All except for Ghost.
Right. He ain't get paid. He said, fuck it, I ain't coming back for nothing. I need my money. I need my
Okay.
money. But
Oh.
yes, I'm
But
just
what's going on with like that one animation? I haven't really seen it too much. I see it like now and then. They do like some Egyptian style animation.
Black Sands.
I don't know the name of it.
It's like
It's
but they were like Egypt characters. There was like in Egypt
yeah, yeah.
and probably Black Sands.
It's a brother doing it.
Light skinned dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he was trying to get people to invest in it or something.
I don't rock with that business
No, he
model
took
with
a
them.
he took a main he took a big L because
Huge one.
he started from what I've heard, because I think I heard about him like in 2023 or something. And from what I heard, he started getting real disrespected, real um like disrespecting people
Yeah,
um
Yeah.
about
there's
his book and stuff, and it had something to do with money. and people just started, you know, hitting him with the L button. So that's
Because
probably why you don't see too much of his junk no more.
Oh wow.
what happened with him was it was actually a combination of things. That was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is he got real saucy with
Yep.
someone who was reviewing his work, assistant.
It was a young
And
girl, wasn't it?
yes, and she had some really valid. She had some valid criticisms, about how
You good?
he.
Y'all got me edits. You have a good one, bro.
Yeah, she had some valid criticisms about the way that he wrote the female characters in his story.
Mm.
Instead of accepting the criticisms, he wanted to move immediately to defense mode.
I hate them.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was telling people like he's better than people. He don't need no help. Um, and
Yeah,
exactly what he said.
he needed help because he doesn't draw anything.
No.
He wrote it. He wrote it, yeah, and he's the creator. But you outsource your work to the Philippines.
Bro,
Um,
like,
I'm just saying. I
I mean,
mean, no offense to the artists and that he had working on it, because they put in some really good work.
yeah, their
It
work was good. That's the sad part.
it looked great,
Yes, it
but
did.
whenever when you start effectively attacking people who have legitimate and valid criticisms of your work, and instead of saying, okay, let me address this by going back and you can't undo what's already been done, but you can pivot and you can adjust your current story and address it that way and give your female characters more oomph.
More agency for one. I mean,
Yeah,
none of I forgot her name was like the mighty something like that. But like, you know, just to be honest, if you read his story, man, it was just like boys don't need emotions; they must be warriors, and it was like, I mean, all right, that's a perspective, but
yeah,
that don't mean people gotta rock with it or not.
yeah. And from what I've seen, you know, that was merely a criticism. She wasn't bashing the book outright.
Right.
Nothing like that. She wanted to see the book in the stores, and if she had those type of criticisms, then that means that she was already, that she had to be at least somewhat engaged in what the story is and whatnot, just to get to that point.
Right. I think he kind of underestimated the fact of like, oh, she's hating on the book. And it's like, well, nah, bro. I mean, we all were supporting it. You're the big stepper at the moment. Like, you had the biggest, as far as the black centered IP. You had some of the biggest visibility out of a lot of IPs
Yeah,
that were like originally black.
You
So,
know what? You know what's crazy, and I don't mean to cut you off. I was in one of his lives one time, and I got in there time enough where it wasn't enough, like it wasn't a lot of people, and I just simply asked him um, for advice. Can I pitch an idea for my book and stuff? And he read my comment, and this dude literally said, "Look, if you don't have no characters made or a book published, don't ask me for no advice." And I'm like,
god damn.
the fuck?
that is that's the most ass backwards thing
If
ever.
you don't have no characters made or no book done, don't ask for advice.
Yeah, bro,
Fuck, nigga. Maybe I
verbatim,
want some far start.
Like
verbatim, bro.
that's how asking for it. If you're somebody who's already kind of made it in the space, Like that's the wrong type of gatekeeping right there. If you've already made it into space, then
Hmm.
open up the space. He at that particular point in time, he had a whole goddamn app
Yeah.
You know, King Lion's book really got on because
because of the app. Yeah,
yeah, like that's where King Lion built his. And, you know, not to take away from what King Lion did on his own, but like, bro, that platform was huge at the time.
yeah.
Hmm. Hey, before I
And
go, do you mind if I show my main characters so y'all can be familiar?
Oh
mm,
yeah, pop your shit, bro.
All right, hold on.
I fuck with black guy. Black guy, like hell yeah. What you
yeah,
got? Let me see.
Yeah, I ain't no hater, bro. Show that shit off.
yeah. Like like we are the little guys. We have to be supportive of each other because you never know what's going to really go off in the future.
Man, I'll put it like this, man. I support the little guys because I am a little guy. No,
Look at
Exactly.
the little look at the little guys running around.
oh
Exactly.
yeah, taking my dogs out and shit. But but yeah, that's how I be treated. Did y'all unplug the damn hose? Well, y'all ain't
Oh,
shit.
son, I've been looking for them bees everywhere, bruh. I can't find them Jones nowhere. Those I've been looking for those and a little bit bigger.
My wife made these. She ordered some and made these for me. She used a nail cutter to cut like these Andrican symbols in them for like honor and courage and shit like that.
All right, there you go.
Okay, let me pull your joint up, bro. Hold on.
I can't find my main character picture, but if you look at my profile picture, that
Ooh, I like
is
that.
my main character.
That's
This
dynamic as
cybernetic
hell.
Yeah, that's the dude you saw earlier. This is him in the actual story. Now these arms, this is in the Egyptian arc. But in the first arc, he has regular arms. But this is Egyptian arc right here.
Mm. So is it kind of like Ashura's Wrath, where like it's kind of like mythological slash sci-fi type of hybrid of shit?
With his abilities in that part, yeah,
Okay, I dig that. I like that
yeah,
though.
I like
I
that.
yeah.
like
So
that though.
like, so Ashura, he lost his arms, but him,
Hmm.
he basically had to make a sacrifice, and the two gods put that armor on his arms.
Yo,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
word is
him.
born, yo.
This is
Ooh,
Ace.
Yeah, I like
ooh,
that.
That's
ooh,
Ace.
ooh. That's butter.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Ace. Now I
Hey.
positioned the drone wrong, but that's the drone, his partner right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's the
Got
main
some
character. There we
nice
go.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This
Oh yeah,
man.
buddy, your ass kicker. Ooh.
You
Huh.
were good with your blacks, man. I need to get better with
Yeah.
my blacks.
And
Yeah.
this
Don't.
is my
Boy,
favorite
you
villain from the
are
book.
yeah, you cooking, good sir. You cooking
Eh,
with
no.
hot
No.
grease.
Hey, Brandon, I know why you talked about Buddy Cross reference because like I ain't want to air him out because God bless him. He was posting AI in here saying that he drew that shit.
Bro, I said that, but I ain't want to say nothing.
I ain't want to say I'm like, bro, I'm not stupid, bro.
Man.
I've been in this game too long, bro. I know it.
Bro,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. I ain't
I'm like,
want to step on his toes. But I was like, nah.
Okay,
It was a
Mr.
little bit
Porter,
too
good sir.
perfect.
Mr. Porter, good sir.
I
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
what you
Let
saying,
me
Chop?
go. Let me go ahead and put it out there because I don't think that enough people know and realize the level of talent that's out here. And I got somebody's gonna have to get put on. So right now I have a
Listen,
contest. It's a
I
variant
told
type of
Brandon we gonna have to
contest.
collaborate. You two goddamn
Oh,
fired for that.
hell yeah. I got a variant type of
We
contest
gonna have to
for
collaborate.
Future Shock Volume Number One. It is open for everybody. The winner of the contest not only gets to have their art as the variant cover for my volume one, my Kickstarter that's coming out July 1st. But they also win a $100 cash prize. So if you would like to enter, which looking at your work, I would love to see you enter. Uh, for you and anybody else who would like to enter, please feel free. Drop me a DM. Uh, I'll give all the details, which there aren't really many. There aren't really any. There's no real rules. Just come with your best work. The only other rule is you have to draw a character from the Future Shock universe, and go from
I
there.
would be. I don't mean to interject on you, though, brother. I think you're gonna have to break that reward up a little bit.
Well, damn. I can put up only what I can afford now. But I can afford it. I can afford a little
Nah,
bit
he got some beasts that's gonna be competing in there though. So that $100, it's gonna be some wolves in there trying to compete for that $100.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be some folks in there. They're going to definitely come with their A game.
Yeah, so nah, man, Brandon peeped that shit, man. Shockwave, if you was here, bro, you'd have peeped that shit. Boy, the buddy was lying like hell, and I wasn't gonna do that, but like I'll ask questions. Like he said, like the cross method. I said, yeah, why don't you use the cross method? He said, well, it makes my faces look
I couldn't get the
stiff.
expressions out. He was looking too happy. I was in the comments.
I'm like, fuck, I gotta do with the. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I gotta do with the. Yeah, what I gotta do with the cross method. Cross method just tell you where it's supposed to be, nigga. You gotta make him.
Exactly.
If he's sad, that's your job. That ain't that ain't the cross's job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I put it in the comment. I was like, nah, the cross is for you to place your nose, mouth, and eyes. It has nothing to do with emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Since I've been on TikTok, I've been noticing you catch the young niggas who be like, cause before you jumped on, like, yo, man, you do commissions? Nah, man, I don't charge people for my art, man. Cause if it's too good, I'm gonna keep it. Nigga, that don't make no sense. What do you like, bro? What do you mean you ain't making no money?
Yeah.
But shut up.
Yeah. And the funny part
I'm like,
was like
shut up.
I went on his page and I'm like, well, why isn't that picture on his page?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But see that's why I don't really like AI.
And because I know. Go ahead.
No, that's why I don't really like AI because it's too easy to conjure up a picture and claim it as yours and then tell people, oh yeah, I did this.
Like I've been using AI
And
for
it's
the
obvious.
mixing, though, but
Let's say the only good thing about
To,
that
to I don't
is
even.
you can copyright it.
Yeah, the thing that annoyed me the most about it with anything is that say like because we're in the chat and we're talking amongst young artists, so it's like while you're showing his computer generated shit, there's people showing their actual artwork. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you don't even deserve to be in this conversation for real, because like you kind of disrespecting us.
Very much so.
You know? It's kind of disrespectful a little bit. I ain't want to say nothing, but it's like, bro, you don't need to cosplay as a nigga who draw if you don't, bro. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I do a design for a nigga that I fuck with. I ain't gonna charge you if I really like your idea, but you may have to spend some money with somebody.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean? And if people wasn't too busy trying to get over on niggas, you could find an artist that'll do it for you for a good rate, or hell, he might just do you a little $20. Hey, bro, like I'll do these sketches for you off the strength, but you might have to break bread.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like every now and again, I don't mind doing it. Like it's just a thing. For me, I just like to draw. Period. So
Right.
But some of the young kids whose designs and things I look at, I'm like, hmm, I wonder what would happen if let me see if I can throw my hat in the ring and see if I can make it really look polished.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they are very appreciative and happy about the fact that I did it.
Man.
I just do it just because I want to do it.
Bro, I drew a picture. All right, when I was in I went away and I was in prison for a second and I drew a picture. I utilized y'all remember Free and AJ from 106 in Park?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Free did a she did a modeling set and I think it was XXL.
Mm-hmm.
I took her modeling set, utilized her body, right? But the face was I couldn't because I ain't good at faces at all. But I drew something, you know, and
Right.
I had a dude tattoo that shit on because I was so proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Ugly
Shit,
face
man.
and ugly face and all. I like fucking I like ugly bitches with fucking nice bodies.
Hey, man. Like one thing, like you, you gotta give yourself credit because at the end of the day, you drew that shit.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
feel me? Like, like people so full. That's why I hate the thing I hate about AI the most is that it robs people of what the art's for. If your shit don't look the best, that's fine. You made it though. You completed this. You finished that bitch. It don't matter if you drew a stick figure and put a bow tie on that motherfucker. That's yours.
Mm-hmm.
You did that shit. Like that's that you created that from nothing. Like you created something from nothing. And there was an artist, we know him, Mario Gully. He was talented. He ended up hurting himself, just not being consistent. He was talented as fuck. He started in jail. Like he started drawing his comic books in jail. But he was talented as fuck. And there was a few dudes in jail who started drawing their comic books. So, you know, I don't never know nobody who start drawing because drawing is sometimes just therapeutic. You know,
Yes, G. Yes, it is.
like
Yeah.
fuck if you get rich off it or not. Sometimes it's therapeutic. Listen to some music. You know what I mean? Sketch something out while you're just chilling and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
circumstances,
when
your
you
You know what I'm
sit
saying?
circumstances do not
It's some
dictate
spots
your
like that,
outcome. Yeah.
it's so peaceful because it takes you away. It completely takes you away from what you're dealing with. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like, bro, I'll be sitting there. It'll take me 4 or 5 days to do something, do a piece. But that's 4 or 5 days of peace I
And
got.
them 4 or 5 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them 4 or 5 days
Stressed
you
out
got
right now.
yeah, them 4
Yeah.
about some peace of mind because you kind of removed from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the other thing is that your previous circumstances don't dictate your current or future circumstances.
Not at all.
So wherever you pick it up, wherever you start, is just wherever you start. You know, I'll never have fault with somebody who did a bid and changed all their shit around.
Huh.
That's it,
Oh, so she's showing the tattoo. Let me see that bit. Oh, he wasn't playing.
oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he did that too.
She a butterhead, you know what I'm saying? But
Your
Hey
tattoo
man,
artist, she using them thick
that,
lines, isn't
that
it?
That's what I said. She a
that is your
butterhead.
butterhead. That's your butterhead.
for real.
That's right.
Hell no.
But it's
I dig that shit though, man.
yeah. That's funny. That's funny that you
All right, I'm
showed
about
that.
to feed y'all. Y'all relax.
I remember
Yo, I
years
got
ago.
another one, yo.
I
You
remember
said
I
years
what?
did.
ago.
I did another one. You know who the Watcher is?
Yep.
Yeah, for Marvel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all ready to eat? Oh, he a real one. That's fine. You had drew that too?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh no, I
I
did
did
that
this.
in the house.
I did this, and I had them put it on me.
That
And last but not least, I did this. I did this elephant and had them do it.
that's hard. Okay, yeah,
Nah,
okay, you putting in pain in there. Okay.
yeah, I only put on my, I
What is
only put
that
on my
above the
first one.
elephant?
What did you say?
What is that
Hold on, y'all. I'm
above the
closing this
elephant?
garage. It may be a little loud. All right.
What's above the elephant?
All right. Y'all get off. No,
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah. It's the Wu-Tang symbol with the Maryland flag inside it.
Oh, okay.
Who got that Maryland flag in the Wu Tang? God damn.
Me,
Oh, you a real one? You from Maryland?
yeah, Baltimore.
Oh shit! I used to live in West Palm City Avenue. Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Yeah, I'm fucking with that.
Yeah,
That's hard body.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's my jokes.
I moved out of there as a kid. Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, salute to the town.
Thank you.
All right, I'm getting y'all food. Relax.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to bounce, but I'll be back on here again.
Hell yeah, man. Just
Hey,
jump on anytime, bro. You know you're welcome.
yo, B, your work is tight, B, man. Stay with it, B.
Oh, appreciate it. If you got time, just check out my page.
Oh, let me follow you real quick, G.
Yeah, everybody support everybody on here. You know what I mean? You know, we're trying to do these lives just to get a break from all the ignorance that be on fucking TikTok all day. Where like niggas be arguing about nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, one thing about it, I ain't about to be on it. I ain't about to be on my own phone in my house arguing with strangers, getting myself angry in my own house.
Yeah, that is rather silly.
Like, but you get on these lives, but they really be doing that. Like, they'll be mad. Like, oh my gosh, man, these people are so ignorant. Like arguing with racists and all that. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
see.
Unless you're battle chief. Because
you tell us your battle chief.
unless you're battle chief, because he lives for it. Like he
He goes to
lives for the
war.
day.
I'm about to say he goes to war with the racists. Like that is his purpose. All right, come on home, buddy. Home, Draco. Yeah, that is his purpose. He battles the racists in their home front.
And I love to see it.
Yeah, he's going back and forth with some nigga now. Some neo-Nazi comic book creator.
Like
And I'm like,
that's wild work. That is wild work, and I love to see it. I honestly do.
you know what's crazy? I don't think I really had that many like racist comic book moments per se. But then I'm not really outside of a lot of black spaces doing comic books either.
Right.
Like I'm usually
I've had a few in the past, and what makes it even wilder is just the simple fact that they were in person, and it wasn't overtly racist. It's those it's those microaggressions that really get you, where it's like, dude, you haven't, if you think that you can do better, then by all means do better. Pick up the pen, dust off your typewriter and go ahead and put something together. But until then, man, don't.
Man, them niggas can't do better, man. That's why I mean, like, I'll take good critique. I'll take critique from anybody, right? Because I don't think none of us is infallible.
Right.
But the issue with these people is that you got a lot of people been in the game who are bitter, whether they were drawing or doing comic book. They're bitter as hell. So these niggas are more so of just trying to basically deter you because they see you taking these gambles. Like, oh, he's not gonna make it. He's one of those artists who thinks he's gonna make it with just promoting himself. Like, you need a Kickstarter, you need this. I'm like, bro, some people don't need Kickstarter to get their shit going. You know what I mean?
Not
Some
with
people
the
don't need that.
internet now.
Huh?
That's very true.
Not with the internet. You got the internet now.
Man, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to black people, we don't need shit. We gonna get it done regardless. We gonna hustle that shit out the bar. Like, I don't listen. I don't listen to these people outside of our community about hustling. I don't need y'all advice about no hustling. I got ask nigga on the
Nah,
block about hustling.
nah, not at all.
Like, a lot of my friends, they was in the street. So like, I took the hustle that they use in the street in comic books.
That's
Straight
it.
up. Like, I took the comic books. When I go to them cons, I'm like the what Battle Chief makes them angry is he do what a hustler do. When he's at a convention, he don't just stand there hoping y'all come to his booth. He's coming to talk to y'all. Yo, how y'all doing? Blah blah blah. See your cosplays fire. And they look at his booth. Oh, you like comic books? He got you already.
Got you.
He got you. It's over with. You already invested in him. So of course you're gonna support him now. You like him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's over with. Oh, that's why they was hating on him in that video. Oh, you can't be doing that. Man, they did that dumb shit to me in my Comic Con, man. Listen, bro, I was touching. I made all my money back.
Yeah,
Good.
that's what it's all about, man. Like whatever you spend on the table and getting your books printed, hey man, that's what you need to make back up. Anything else is an absolute bonus.
Yeah, man. And now that I'm moving back in my area where like, the homies be putting events together on their own. Man, I'm about to terrorize these niggas, man. I'm about to terrorize y'all, bro. I got 5 issues on deck and more coming. I'm about to terrorize these niggas.
As you should. As you should. Shit. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when the next convention here in Memphis that decides it wants to pop up, I'm really hoping that the Memphis Comics Expo makes its grand return somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming with nothing but heat. I'm coming with the most absolute fire of fire. They better do it before I get this 3D printer.
I'm
I can
telling
say
you.
that because I will be having action figures at some point. That's going to happen.
It is my destiny.
Hmm.
It is my destiny to have.
Hey,
I feel it though.
I
I've
like
become
that.
I've become a firm believer in speaking truth to power,
Hell
and
yeah.
and my truth is that I said that I was going to publish a book, have it on the comic book shelves before I die.
You got
I've
your
made
credit?
that, I made that dream a reality decades ago.
Yeah. And
Hey,
and
Chop, what you doing? Novels?
Oh no, I have a full-fledged series.
yeah, he do comic books, man. He do comic books too. He got 12 issues of his own shit. He got 3 issues of a team book he did himself. He do the art. He letter it himself.
Are you making it a novel? Like, did you put all 12 chapters together in one book?
The a big omnibus, not just yet. For right now, I'm focusing on the first 4 issues. That's what the Kickstarter's for. The first 4 issues of Future Shock. Again, the Kickstarter, it actually starts July 1st. I'm in the pre-launch phase.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
I read the first 4 issues of your book. I meant
mhm,
to mention that.
mhm.
I thought the first chapter was pretty good. It slowed down when he got to searching for his teammates and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It was everything was designed exactly how it was designed. And you know what's funny? There are some things that I would like to change, but eh,
It's already
like
out. Fuck it.
yeah, it's already out. Like I can go back and redo all of it. because I feel like I'm a better artist and a better writer right now than I
Yeah, that's
was.
how you always go. It's
But
improvement. I mean,
but at the same time, if I did that, it would rob future stories of what they could be, and the time. So it's like, no, no, I'm
George
going to
Lucas
let
going
everybody
back.
be on my growth journey.
Yeah, exactly. It's like George Lucas going back and doing those other two. Uh,
Those touch ups to Star Wars ain't no one asked for.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was like, yo, you ain't had to do those, bro.
Yeah, we ain't
yeah.
asked for that shit, bro. The
Just come
original
in.
movies were just fine, my nigga. They were just
Yeah,
fine.
you just had to keep on building off of them.
Yeah, and essentially that's all I'm doing. I'm just going to continually
Yeah,
build forward instead of going back. It's always fun to for me. It's fun and hair raising to go back and look at what you've already done. But man, once I say it's complete, it is definitely complete. I might do a little touch up here and there, but for the most part, man, look, I got this stuff. I have the material already done. I haven't had to pay anybody anything except for printing in a long time.
Right.
sweet,
Now
sweet,
I'm at a point where I don't pay for printing.
Yeah, he print his own
beautiful,
shit.
beautiful.
Like I literally am at that point where I am self sufficient, completely self sufficient. So once I get things formalized and finalized with my website, I'll have that back up and running. I would put more stuff on the TikTok shop, which there's nothing wrong with the TikTok shop, but you know, sometimes you want your money as soon as you get paid.
Right.
And that is simply how I think I need to do things in the very near future.
all right.
You
So you
know,
know the ending to your story already.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So you know the ending to your story already.
Oh yeah, I know exactly how it ends. It's just I have to get there.
So
Right.
like, if
All I
your
have
shit
to do.
start popping, like you ain't gonna extend the story.
Oh no, once my story is complete, then I think that I'll be complete because I'll be like 90 years old, ready to go ahead and lay it down.
Listen, we put in our work. I think for any comic book creator or any storyteller in general, there's a million ideas we probably never finish in our lifetime. I think you
Yeah.
you come to peace with that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I will say, as many stories as I can do confidently, I'm gonna do them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I know for me, I say I want to at least have a nice, good volume of every IP I've ever developed in my life before I go.
So you
So
ain't scrap no ideas, huh?
I ain't scrap shit because every idea I always like I like playing in genres. So I just kept playing with those ideas. So like now all the books I'm dropping now, these are all old ideas. I, I'm just say fuck it. I don't care if I don't like them. I'm gonna fix them as I do them now. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like, but it also because we are so focused on trying to be perfect versus just putting something out and just doing it, it'll hold you back. Like you're not putting out no work, or you're not finishing no drawings, or you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I rebooted one comic like 4 times.
You feel me? And like, I knew dudes would be like, "Yo, man, I'm still trying to get this issue together, man. I've been developing it for about 6, 7 years now." And like, bro, you wasting your time for 6, 7 years to be real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got to tell niggas to stop taking shortcuts because that's what I did and I kept fucking up. Like trying to take shortcuts, not writing a script, going writing page for page, and then realizing this shit ain't good. Instead of taking the steps where you could write it all out, block it all out, and then
You know
ink
the
it all
story.
out. That's
It takes that. Like,
Give yourself the space to make your idea actually pop. But everybody want to be the Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah, you have
Everybody,
to.
everybody want to be the Marvel.
Yeah, you have to. You got to start
Oh,
smaller. Centralize your concept. Centralize your idea. Start off with one thing, and then expand. Like, I had
right,
a full 12 issues in the bag, ready to go, before I even thought about expanding my own universe. Like, I'm in spinoff season. I'm in
right.
spinoff and crossover season right now, which is, and if you asked me this like 10 years ago, I never would have thought that I would have been at this point. But
Right.
now I'm working on a mega crossover with Legends Press Comics, with Star Cross Comics, with Radical Comics, with the Idolverse. The
Yeah, you
script is amazing.
Oh,
So I've been putting in probably the best artwork I've ever done.
yo. So like on a crossover script, do you let the people write their own characters and like put their input is what that character would say because like they like the person that wrote the character is the only one that would know how the character would react to certain situations. Like so, or you just like wrote it, and then just pass the script around or something like that.
The only thing I did was have just the loosest of loose concepts for how the crossover would go, and I passed it off. I passed the baton to whoever wanted to write, and the person who's writing it is the one of the creators of the Idolverse, Nathan Rouse. He is fantastic. Like he is like there are a lot of undiscovered gems and creators out there, and he is truly an undiscovered gem. I'm glad that I was able to hook up with him just on the strength. But
right,
how he did, like he did his research. He knows how the characters would react in certain scenarios and situations. Um, all I had to do was give him the barest of bare bones with a Black Star, and he got Black Star immediately from how he speaks, how he carries himself, his demeanor, the whole 9 yards. Like he read, he's read all 12 issues of Future Shock. He took it and ran with that shit. I was like, oh my god. And it surprised me because I never had anybody else voice my character except for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, oh, you know what? The floor is yours, good sir. You do what you do. I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy reading it and drawing it. So
So you got oh my bad. Go ahead.
that's real though. You do gotta I think when you collaborate with somebody, it always helps to collaborate with people that actually like what you're doing in the first place, because that's going to set the difference of if they actually get your character that quick. Because what I mean, if
Yeah,
they don't really care for your character, like when them people get paid to draw certain characters they don't really care for, you kind of
yeah,
see it in the story.
that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. Like because with the big companies and stuff, they don't be getting the characters right. Sometimes they just be writing the character in the story.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the big
And
companies take a writer that don't like that character. Like someone may actually want to do a character like um Animal Man, but they gave him Booster Gold. I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, that's
And
my point. My point.
and the other thing is like Brandon, not Brandon, Nathan. He knows, he knows what he's doing. Like he's got his own stuff. Like you look up Jupiter Man on Global Comics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's getting up there. He's getting up there. I think he's got his fourth issue. He's getting ready to release.
Yeah, I seen the artwork for Jupiter Man too. Whoever he got doing the art doing is putting in pain.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like he's not working with no slouches, no, he ain't working with nobody slouch. Uh, so there's that. Uh, like I like the characters. I like to draw. I like all of these things. Like I like drawing Atradian Justice. I like drawing the Unbreakable All Star.
Right.
I like drawing Galvarino. I like drawing Black Star and Cameo. Shit, I was already there for the creation of Wildfire.
Man.
Back when he used to wear a leather jacket and had a high top fade and a Gucci at the same damn time. Like I was there for all
I
of
was in
that
them
already.
trenches.
Yeah, yeah. We Clem McGowan's character and mine, shoot, they are their creation is merely months apart. So for
Damn.
as long as Black Star has been in creation, so has Wildfire. People don't know that.
Man, I
Which one
always
is
wanted like
Black
an art
Star?
rival.
Yeah,
Huh?
I was asking Shock, which one is Black Star on his page?
Black
Oh
Star.
shit.
Oh, trust me, you can't miss him.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Oh
Black Star.
shit. I did a picture of him too. Hold on, I'm about to post him. I'm a fan of Black
One with
Star.
the long dreads.
Yes, yes. Long dreads, big black star on his chest.
Big Black.
Like you
Like the
really
galaxy.
can't miss
It's
him.
like his costume look like the galaxy.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's the one that everybody wants to do crossovers with. He's the guy that
Black
everybody
Star.
wants to draw.
Black Star, that nigga. Hold on. What Black Star? I got a picture of Black Star, man. That's my favorite nigga too. Shit.
And you know what? I'm not even hating. It's like, hey, if y'all like him,
Yeah.
y'all like him as much as I do, then I'm all for it.
I
Okay.
fuck with Black Star, man. Like Black.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Shockwave though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shockwave. I like that dude. Hey, yo, it's about time somebody put some real dreads on a brother, man. Y'all keep putting these short dreads on these dudes, man. You supposed to have the
He
lion's
put the
mane.
Killmonger cut on him.
Yeah, you gotta have the lion's mane,
What's going on,
man.
man?
I'm not gonna lie. His hair has been long since
I'm
since
get
the first
a tea
grade.
leaf, a green one.
Like I when he was first created, it's like 89,
Okay.
88, 89, and
Uh,
I'm still fresh in high school when I originally created
Let
him.
me give him zigzag pat 4 for 149.
He had the
The purple one right
longest of
there.
Jerry curls.
This one?
Activator,
Yeah.
buddy, just all out the wazoo, just ridiculous for no reason. Jerry curl now.
I got change.
It
Yeah,
was
I like your black stuff, bro. I like that. That was dope. That's dope, man. I like that.
like I can't picture him in with short hair.
Hey, so one time I had the idea to redo Captain Planet,
Hmm.
the whole entire story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a brother from Chicago, a brother from Baltimore, a sister from New York, a sister from Florida,
Hmm.
and one from out of
On it.
Texas or Louisiana,
Oh,
right?
Right.
oh, okay. All right.
And each one of them are one of the elements, right?
Right.
And when they come together, they form the Captain Planet cat and everything. And the Captain Planet knew, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna stay green. I was gonna keep him green for the symbolization of Ra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hmm.
the symbolization of Osiris.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The green god.
I'm
I
playing
would,
with something like that with 808 Lords with the whole coming together like Voltron thing, because it's a
yeah.
homage to Power Rangers, but I want to do like something specific to us about like how the Megazords would be. So like that's the kind of idea I was thinking of too. Like they all come together to form like one powerful being or avatar type thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right. Right.
Because I don't like mega. I like Megazords, but I don't want my people to have Megazords. I want it to be something different
Something different.
when they all put their strength together and shit.
I always like the Voltron Megazord thing.
Like
It got
I just want.
overused now though.
I mean, Power Rangers has this stint. I just think, especially with a lot of things, what Black folk don't really see ourselves in. It's just seeing our spin on it that I want to see. I want to see our spin on Power Rangers and the Saint Seiya henshin type shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even Captain Planet. Captain Planet really, for all intents and purposes, is just environmental Power Rangers. There's 5 kids come together,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
put together now. So I mean, like we as much as niggas don't like it, bro. I think if more of us were allowed to be in those spaces and create shit, we would have never had a stigma of saying that, yo, that's nerd shit, this, that. Cause when I was doing combos, there was a lot of street niggas who was liking my ideas. There was a lot of them street niggas who like my ideas. I'm like, damn, y'all say
Oh,
this nerd shit, but y'all would probably be doing this shit if y'all had a window into it.
Yeah.
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 So
I
my
used
brother
to.
at the time, my brother,
And look, in
go ahead.
elementary school, right? In elementary school, our teacher, one of my teachers used to give us like a little session, right? Because she knew a lot of us like to draw. It was like 5 of us in the class. We just really like to draw. So we was like creating these like little comic books, you know what I'm saying, with these bubble characters, these big burners, you know what I'm saying, tanks, you know what I'm saying, the whole city thing going on. Like she gave us that avenue to be creative. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that shit, hey, I don't know what the rest of them cats do, but I know the kid. I hope the kid Marvin is like really going at it because he was the one that like influenced all of us to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, okay, I like doing this. This is something I already like. I already like drawing. So he just
Right.
helping me. He helping me, you know what I'm saying, actually put it down on paper. You know what I'm saying? With whatever idea I got, and we gonna put it down on paper and go at it. You know what I'm saying? That was my first my first attempt at it. But I never like fully like put full energy into it. You know what I'm saying, but I've always had a love for the creators. You know what I'm saying,
Oh
and I
nah,
always,
man.
I was
And that
younger.
go ahead, my fault.
I started talking after you. My bad.
Oh yeah, to me, man, I feel like what art's supposed to be is create an environment where we're supposed to be able to you know, build with each other, right? Like I never believed in that shit. Like, oh man, niggas ain't good enough for this, that, and third. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck how good you is, bro. We art is supposed to be something we all do together as like, you know, some brotherhood shit. Like,
Mhm.
as black men, we can come in a room and create and give advice and feedback, and like this can be a safe space for niggas where we could just be like, you
Mhm.
don't got to be a tough guy here, bro. Like we drawing action figures and shit, like.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like it's cool here. Like you can joke here and laugh here, and that's That's why I don't personally go for that, because I feel like it don't really help a nigga for real to get better. Like, what make a nigga get better is being around people who allow him to fall and make mistakes and don't judge him like, oh, that shit look ass. All right, bro, but you tried it, you did it. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Like, just keep going. Like, I don't listen. I ain't rich. Like, you ain't impressing me don't mean nothing. You gotta impress you, and if you impress, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yep. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you
but
touched on it earlier. Uh, art is and the ability to create is the ultimate manifestation of what we are. That is the closest, and I will argue this with anybody. It is the closest that we as human beings get to feeling what God feels whenever He creates.
Oh yeah, that's
that's a
real.
fact. We create from nothing. Like, you creating from nothing. You know what I mean? You putting nothing for it from raw subconscious thought. You were able to put that and manifest it on paper with just your will and your efforts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that that's a godly thing to be able to do. So I'm like, the fact that we can do that in harmony amongst each other, like I just don't get it, man. I think like we the arts are criminally underappreciated for how important they are to a society as a whole.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Cause I be
Like,
staring off. My wife be thinking I'm weird because I be staring off. I be just be thinking about shit like comics and shit.
Like it's and here's another thing. A lot of the reasons why we create the way that we create and the things that we create is because ultimately we know that our time on earth is finite. We only
yeah,
have limited amount of time being on earth. So in order to uh, kind of leave the so and so's here, instead of carving it in a tree, we leave creations, we leave paintings, we leave music, we leave architecture, we leave these things, and for as long as is humanly possible, as long as nature will allow it, it will be there longer than
right.
what we're there. You know, artists, we create because we know that we can't be immortal physically, but our works can be immortal.
And that's what creates your immortality.
Hmm.
hmm Listen, I told niggas a long time ago, before I go, I'm gonna have my IPs out. I'm gonna have them bitches ready for people to see. And what X said, all I want is a 5-year run. If I'm making the fuck it, let me die near done.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like,
Hey,
all
y'all
I need is
remember? Y'all
5 years.
remember? Y'all remember? What Swiss Beats was doing not too long ago, where he was like setting up the art, he had the tents, and he was like allowing people to come in with their artwork and display it.
No, I ain't see that. No, I mean,
Yeah, Swiss Beats was setting up tents. They would have like a whole like little musical thing going on. There'd be eatery and all of this, and like you would bring your artwork. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it would get picked, but he would set individuals' artwork, and all their artwork, it didn't go into any like donations or any charity. It went, all the money that was sold when the arts were sold, they went straight to the artist.
Mm,
that's fire. That's
Right?
fire. Though.
yeah. And you know what? That's kind of also what we need. Like anything that would promote the arts. Like if you go down if you look at my friends list, I'm pretty sure there are a fair share of bots there, but the people that I follow primarily are creators, whether it's a comic book creator, whether they make music, film, uh, or just other artists. Like that's my algorithm.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all fellas. I gotta clock in a little bit. I be hating that
Yeah,
shit.
I gotta run across town myself after I get myself even broker by putting gas in my car. But
Yeah, about making nigga broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Shit.
Man, we had almost $6 a gallon over here, man.
Man, might as well just go ahead and walk, big dog.
It was good.
Hey, yo, gas is like $5.49 in some spots, 5.56 in some spots.
Yeah, that's about regular now. It's about $5. Like I remember $10 you do something for a nigga. Shit.
Man,
yeah,
get back to
and
250, man.
Yeah.
and Trump is only making things worse because he can't just go. Y'all go on ahead and get rid of him, y'all. I like, and this isn't for us. This is for this is for the people who love him.
No, they scared of
Y'all
him. They
go
ain't
on
gonna get
ahead,
rid of him.
go on ahead and get rid of him, man. Whenever your grandpa has gotten so long in the tooth that he can't function properly,
No,
that you
they
have to
scared of
pay,
him. But they
that you
scared
have
of
to.
grandpa.
And I understand, but you know what? If enough of you go on ahead and get rid of him because he's making your lives unbearable, just go on ahead and get rid of him, y'all. Like, and that's my message uh to his followers. Just go on ahead and get rid of him because he's just going to continue to make everybody's life miserable.
I tell
Not
you what our problem is,
globally.
though, Shot, because we complain we complain about stuff, but we don't complain to the people that we put in seat, like them Congress cats, to make
Oh
that
yeah.
argument.
Yeah.
Go make that argument, yo. Go
Yeah.
tell him, yo, it's time. You got to put a cap on the gas people because ain't nobody brought that issue up. He ain't going to touch it.
Look,
Of course.
let me get enough money that I can have a Chinese car shipped down to Mexico.
There you go.
They ain't even going to let you bring it across the border.
Man, look, no. See, there are caveats. It can't be sold in America, but if you buy it in Mexico or if you buy it in Canada, you
You can
can
drop it.
transfer that bitch right over here
Yeah, you can
because
drop it across the border.
yeah, you can drive that motherfucker across the border all day long. Because guess what? You didn't buy it in America. Who
Bro,
gonna?
them Jones is tight over there right now, bro.
I know,
Them niggas
tight
is saving money. They
and
saving gas.
affordable and
Bro.
affordable.
Oh man. I'm talking about Jones that would cost you like 100 bands over here, only costing you 26,000.
I know.
Yeah, because
That's why I'm.
The United States be robbing its citizens, man. That's the irony. Like, shit be cheaper in other countries, and you like, why is it more expensive here? And like, we never asked that question because once we asked that question, we realized we shouldn't be spending more money on things that are being made here than the people
Mhm.
who don't live here.
Exactly.
And let's not even get started on
People be
healthcare.
glorifying it though. They be
Yeah, 'cause-
glorifying spending more money.
Let's not even get started on healthcare because that's a whole nother can of worms. Because like, ooh,
nigga, I can barely afford to live here, and my car the most expensive in the fucking Western world. But this is the greatest country on earth, man. I don't take none of these niggas serious, bro. And the sad reality is, until we really hold these politicians, we supposed to bully. I'm gonna tell niggas for years, we supposed to be bullying our politicians. They're not supposed to be.
Exactly.
We supposed to bully.
Exactly, God.
Like if shit don't go our way, if laws ain't passed, like we supposed to harass you niggas. Like I think when the dude passed the AI center in Iowa and they like firebombed or like Molotov his house, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of supposed to be the regular.
Yeah,
Like
Oh man.
y'all supposed to be tormented if shit ain't happening how I was supposed to happen.
yeah, exactly. Like y'all should not have a moment's peace.
No, fuck is you
And
talking about?
I'm talking about a moment, not even a moment. Like Clarence Thomas. Yeah, I'm hopping on this coon ass nigga. And I said it exactly how I said it.
Fuck you,
Clarence Thomas should never get a moment's peace forever.
no,
When
I was
he
like, oh,
dies, I need him to be tormented by the souls of the people that he has downplayed and just I need him to be tormented by our ancestors. But that will require them going down to hell. And I wouldn't wish
I'm
that
about
on
to say,
anyone.
yeah, they like while he's down there looking up at us when he passes, I don't think our ancestors about to go to hell.
But
Yo,
I
but
need
he's
him.
still, but he only one dude, bro.
He is one dude who was on the Supreme Court who has helped usher
I said this
in
about the
so
black
many
community.
things.
Any enabler, and I gotta go after this, y'all. I promise you, I'm late as hell. But any person, whether it's Clarence Thomas, whether the Candace Owens or whoever, whether it's the system at play, the issue isn't holding one or the other accountable. The issue is we have to hold them all accountable.
Right.
All
Exactly.
of them. So fuck Clarence Thomas and Candace Owens, but at the same time, fuck the leftists who will stand on our side and be just as racist. Fuck the Republicans. And until we start bullying politicians, I think we just finally got the message to bully politicians. Now it's like, well, you're harassing them. That honestly is what we're supposed to
The
do at a
point.
point.
Yeah.
Like,
That's always been the point.
That's what the
until we're
Constitution
established.
tells you. The Constitution tells you that.
Right. And the thing is, all the Constitution is an agreed upon set of rules. And until people realize that we set those terms, not rich people, we
Right.
set those terms.
Right.
If we when we tear shit up, that's what caused civil rights to pass. It wasn't just the protest. The protesting organized us. But when shit went wrong and niggas start tearing shit up, shit, nah, we can't afford them black people. Because when niggas tear shit up, we tear shit up for real. We start tearing up
Yeah.
institutions of power. We start
Yeah.
tearing up bus systems and shit. Like this whole city won't run. We start tearing shit up.
Right. Right.
So,
We'll walk. We know
and
how to
they
use
know.
our feet. We know how to
And
use our feet.
and they know. They know. Listen, bro. Niggas know how to pull back money. That's why I don't listen when they say black people don't do for self, because when boycotts and whatever, it's not us as regular people. It's these rich niggas who play in our face who do us filthy. Us
Yeah,
as
it
regular
is.
people be on code. Man, fuck Target. They racist. It be these rich people. Well, they paid me $5,000. Okay, well your coon ass can go to Target.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
With your $5,000 Target card, bitch. Fuck you.
right, nigga. Of course you gonna go. You got a gift card, nigga. But
Fuck
hey,
you, nigga.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
let me get on the clock though, man. I'm gonna definitely jump on later today. So if anybody free or whatever, to jump on the live with a nigga. Y'all already know the vibe. I don't be talking my shit.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh
Peace to
man,
the God. Peace, Shockwave.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Shockwave, Charles, Tony, man,
All
salute to
right.
y'all,
Peace,
man.
Charles.
All right, there. I'm gonna add you.